Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
I'm done with fucking losing. I'm done with trying to learn the sweet science. It's war. It's just straight war.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
As it stands, stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me.
He's got to come out here and try to take this dude's head off, or we got a rematch on our hands, man.
I hope they can learn from my situation and not give up. Like, stay strong. Like,
a man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this.
I let the cat out of the bag. I'm a whoop Usyk next fight. I'm gonna beat him.
Let's go, champ.
I'm gonna take away them belts from him.
Look at him, y'all.
And I'm gonna reign again to become 3-time heavyweight champion of the world.
And the news.
Stay hungry, stay humble.
SDS Promotions.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go, champ. Where's the rematch, champ? Like, I love that shit.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, joined alongside Bang the Table Danny. Bang the Table Danny, having the first slip in our new studio, man. Then double banging, double down on the bang. Just banged it one more time, almost dropped his coffee yet again. We got a jam-packed show, though. A lot to talk about, some really big news, man. It's crazy. I don't think we've ever had all four topics be this big, right? I mean, we'll start backwards. Topic number 4, the guy we talk about the most here on this show, Canelo Alvarez, except this time it's his former promoter in the news, which is Oscar De La Hoya, who's finally come to grips with reality, and he knows what Canelo was allegedly upset about, whatever caused that rift where Canelo, exposed Oscar for being, and I quote, disloyal. So that's topic number 4. What do we got for number 3? Looking like it will be Tyson Fury, and him basically saying, I guess this is now tripling down on the fact that Whyte won't be an issue, and he says that he won't because he's very similar to Chisora, who he does have 2 fights with under his belt, so he feels that he'll handle that style quite easily. And I think the biggest news out of the 4 topics is that Charlo-Munguia is 90% done, according to Munguia. See, because if you would have told me Charlo was saying it's 90% done, then I want to know, has Munguia signed and how does he feel about it? But the guy who people believe didn't want this fight is saying it's almost done, so that has me excited. Obviously, we'll be talking about all this weekend's action, previewing it. Not that there's a lot either. We really went through the schedule and fine-combed it, and man, there's not a lot of boxing, or at least big-name boxing, but there are a few decent fights that we need to look at, so we'll give you all those details. But last but not least, again, I don't know which one of these topics is the biggest. For me, still a die-hard, Wilder fan. So for me, definitely Wilder and Joshua is the biggest news. The issue is that it's coming from Eddie Hearn, and I mean, look, that is topic number 1, so I'll just go into it.
Right.
If it wasn't Eddie saying this, and in fact it was Joshua literally saying this, I would be more excited. Because I feel like Eddie is so intelligent. He knows Wilder's not coming back. We all see that Wilder isn't even responding to anything, let alone talking about coming back. And when he is talking about entering the ring, he's saying he's not going to do it before taking ayahuasca of all things. So I feel like Eddie's clout chasing. This is what he does. He uses certain names to boost the name recognition and or, I don't know, propel his fighter. And I think that's what he's doing when he's saying that Joshua wants a Wilder interim fight since Usyk is off fighting in the war in Ukraine versus Russia. And look, I want to believe because it's a fight that I want so bad. It's a fight that we've been wanting for years.
I mean, that's a fight for years, champ. Man, what, 2015, 2016 maybe?
I don't even know. It's just been a long time.
I want to say it was 2016, but regardless, that's a fight that we've wanted for years, and a fight that, just like we're able to talk about Canelo right now, we were able to talk about that fight on a pretty consistent basis.
Yes.
Because that was the biggest fight
in boxing.
At that moment. Absolutely.
And boxing does this a lot, man. They drop the ball. I mean, I'm not saying in any shape or fashion that Gamboa versus Juan Manuel Lopez was this big, but it was a fight that had a lot of steam and people wanted it, and Gamboa was fighting every opponent that Lopez had fought, and instead of Top Rank putting those two guys together, they didn't, and we lost that fight. And it never came back. So the fact that this is, that they're talking about the possibility of this in 2022, it has me excited. And look, both guys coming off a loss, it makes sense. The thing is, one guy's been training. One guy's been hungry to get his belts back. The other guy's been talking about retirement and fucking ayahuasca of all things. Like, I don't know. I wish it was someone, maybe like his daughter, that had to make the decision for him, or not his wife, someone else, because maybe his wife, women, they want you, so they're jealous, they want to keep you all to themselves. But someone else needs to make the decision, not some psychedelic. Let me make it. Take the fucking AJ fight. Give us that fight ASAP. Like, man, look, Eddie did say this. It's not an interim. Wilder's no interim fight.
Basically saying that's a championship type fight.
A championship type fight, and also no interim fight in the literal sense, like not for an interim title. No interim meaning in the meantime. This is a fight you can lose. If Wilder has anything left in the tank, if he fights if he fights anything like he did in that last Fury fight, AJ doesn't have an easy fight on his hands.
Not at all. No, not at all. And to me right now, the thing is, you kind of stated it. One guy's been training, one guy hasn't, right? So realistically speaking, we're probably looking at midsummer at this point for that fight. You get what I'm saying? There's going to be the negotiation stage. There's going to be, the back and forth. You're looking at it 2 months right there. So even if that fight gets made, we're already, second week of March. Even if it gets made early May, that fight probably won't happen till late July, early August, So I don't know how interim it would be if that fight doesn't take place until mid to late summer.
Well, that's why I don't think it's realistic, because AJ's ready to go. He's been training. He can announce a fight and go 2 months from now. I don't know that Wilder can do a 10, 12-week camp. I don't know. He's been removed for a while. Mr. Almanac, when was that fight? Wilder Fury 3?
That was October last year.
So we're talking, we're on the third, 5 months out. That's probably not even enough rest, man. He got knocked out. You need 30 days for the suspension, so he's obviously can have a fight. He's past that, but that was a tough ass fight.
That was a hell of a fight. You were not there?
Nah,
I was there.
Nah, I didn't go to the third one. We did it live for that.
Okay, yeah, I was there. Great fight, crazy fight.
Yeah.
Both men going down in that fight. I don't know, man. That was definitely a war. I would hope he would have fully recovered by now. But like I said, I just see it taking too long for that fight to actually take place.
So what, you don't think June? June seems possible. We're talking March 10th, April, May, June, even July, Independence Day, Wilder versus AJ.
Both Olympians. Yeah, I like that.
I love it.
But then that would mean it would have to take place in the U.S. You think Eddie's going to...
You're right. But that's because we're Americans selling our holiday. I'm just trying to give it a theme, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in America. You know, for Wilder, you know, he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So go ahead and make the most money they're gonna give you in the UK. Fight in front of a stadium full of people. You know, and
that's a very winnable fight for Deontay Wilder.
Super winnable.
I always believed
that he can win.
That he would win that fight. You know, I'm talking real. 2017, 2018. Always believed that. Mm-hmm. So
I'm with you. It's a fight that we wanted so bad. Like the whole Pulev coming in last minute. Povetkin coming in last minute. WBA ruining the negotiations or forcing them to stop because of whatever mandation. It ruined everything. But again, just doubling down. You know, Eddie is basically saying that he believes AJ wants Wilder as an interim fight. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the actual quotes and read it out for you guys. Once again, we're talking about Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Anthony Joshua. And his direct quote is... We got to look at the opponents. AJ was talking last night about Luis Ortiz, Ottawa Wilding, a southpaw. The same as Usyk. Might make sense. Joe Joyce. Even AJ talked about Deontay Wilder. Hearn told IFL. So again, this is what Hearn is saying AJ told him. Not necessarily that Hearn, that AJ told anyone else. It would have been great for him to tell IFL, so we had audio of it. But Eddie goes on to say, I think if you said to AJ right now, who's your top choice, I think he'd probably go for Deontay Wilder. It's not an interim fight, let's be honest. One thing's for sure, he'll be fighting a top 10 heavyweight, a world-ranked heavyweight. So, again, it's not really AJ saying it, but according to Eddie and their personal conversations, if you ask AJ, he would choose Wilder over everyone, which is weird, but in a good way for us. The thing is, can they send Wilder an offer to get him off that retirement, mood that he's in?
What do you think that offer has to be?
I don't know, because again, Fury's fighting over here, but now he's going back over there and he made 30-something million over there. That's more than he made over here. A lot of people like to say that in America, we generate more money, especially the gate, but Fury's going back over there. They're not doing this over here. They're going back over there. And he still got his highest payday over there. AJ, his highest paydays have been over there. So I'm sure they can make it work for Wilder and for themselves.
I'm sure AJ's highest payday was the Ruiz 2, and that was in Saudi.
Ruiz 1 was a big payday, man. But that was in America, right?
Yeah, New York.
I was in America.
So, I mean, I want a number, man. Like, how much?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, because the thing is that do we really know what Wilder made his last fight? How much did he make? Do we know? Exactly. So many rumors that they made this and that. I ain't even gonna put a number out there. So I don't know. I just hope that they can get it done. I hope that they can make it make sense for them too. Because again, Wilder's no interim fight, so you can't pay him like an interim fight, and he's no interim fight, so you can't treat him like one, because it's a dangerous fight. It most certainly is a dangerous fight. So we are going to be having a guess.
How do you see that fight play out today?
Who?
Wilder and AJ.
Again, does Wilder still have what he showed in that Fury fight? Or did that Fury fight take something away from him? If he can fight like he did in that Fury fight, I think I got to go with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? People might question Wilder from a mental standpoint, right? Because he made excuses, because he needs psychedelics, because he blamed however many people he blamed. But none of that shit was quitting. I feel like the mentally weaker person is the dude that be biting his gum shield, the dude that quit in the Ruiz fight, basically. The dude that was the first person ever in boxing history to, only offer flat fees to Wilder, and he just, to me, whether it was Eddie, it just felt like AJ didn't want that fight. Like, any real boxing fan with any little bit of knowledge knows that a fight of that magnitude, you can't give a person a flat fee. So there was a lot of stuff going on in the negotiations. We followed it so closely too. Eddie puts so much out there. He's very good at what he does. So I just always felt like Wilder would beat him and that they didn't want that fight.
Right.
And obviously, look, Wilder is wild. But the one thing that he does do right is the right hand down the pipe. And that's all you need for AJ. Like, that's literally what Vladimir hit him with and shook his whole body up. Look at the way Wilder landed that last right hand on Fury. That shit sent ripples through his fucking soul. And we seen it show on his body fat. Like, they didn't want that shit, bro. And we seen now, like, AJ going down from lesser punchers than Wilder. So, Eddie, Barry, they knew what they had. Is it Barry Hearn, the father? Yeah, yes. They knew what they had, bro. They knew what they had, and they were not trying to risk the pot of gold. But now you can, in a sense, because you still do have that legal contract. Now, is there a loophole where you can take a double loss because you got Usyk in contract and he's in the Ukraine fighting? So if Wilder still beats you, can you still get your belts, or do you lose the opportunity at the belts because you lost?
And then if you're Deontay, well, shit, if he loses and he still gets to fight for the belts, why shouldn't I be able to now fight for the belts?
Exactly. So that's why they have to compensate Wilder for the possibility of you beating AJ, and you can't get the position that he's in, because AJ's in a position to win his belts back. But Wilder would be win-win though, Danny. If I'm Wilder and I beat AJ, obviously I don't have a shot at his belts that he used to own, but he does. And if he wins them, he has to see me. The world knows I beat you. You need to rematch me. And now it makes more sense because you got the belt, so it's a bigger fight. But I beat you. You need to rematch me. The same way you rematched Andy, the same way you rematched Usyk. You just didn't go into an immediate with me because you already had an immediate rematch clause with him. That's all. But I'm pretty sure they can, get it done. If they wanted to, though. That's the thing, man. Boxing is so weird. It's so political. It's all about if they really want to. If the promoters are ready to take that chance, man, on their fighter, man. But let me see here.
Man, I would love to see that, man.
See what?
AJ and Wilder.
Me too.
That's a fight for years.
Me too.
Eddie showing us the Louis bag in Boston with the, what was it, $1 million for Wilder?
Mm-hmm.
So, damn, that'd be a great fight.
It would, man. It would. At the perfect time, too. Right now, with everything being in a standstill, Wilder being a common opponent with Fury fighting right now, it just makes sense. They can get in where they fit in. You know what I mean? They would be able to create a buzz where the winners could possibly meet,
Absolutely. It's a lot to ask for, right? That was a fight, like I said, for a very long time was the most highly discussed about fight in boxing. So definitely a fight that I feel like even today, after both men have lost, is a fight that the boxing world would love to see. So
Of course. But we are gonna have our first guest here. Man, I just had them go and get her. I should have made a Patreon post. Hopefully I get enough time to do that. Before we get our first guest, Maricela Cornejo.
Maricela.
Oh, Maricela. Okay.
Maricela.
Maricela Cornejo will be on the show. She's a common opponent with Franchon Cruz. She's had 2 fights with Franchon Cruz now. And, She's fought a common opponent with Clarissa Shields. She's a vet in the game, and we want to see what's shaking with her, and also her opinions on the upcoming undisputed fight with Franchon Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Franchon Cruz fighting? Do you know how to pronounce her name? Is it Adeline Sedarus? Is that the wrong person?
Yeah, no, Adeline Sedarus.
Okay. All right. Well, so yeah, that'll be our first guest. I will be putting out a Patreon post right now if you want to ask her any questions. You already know the drill. Head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/The Boxing Voice, where you can become one of the family members and ask all our guests questions. So,
Champ.
yes.
Obviously, we will be talking about the fights this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Not too many of them.
Is there one in particular that you're keeping your eye on?
Well, we just found out that Jeremiah Milton, the heavyweight,
yes.
he was in studio. He's going to be on the Showtime Showbox card. So I'm interested in that one, obviously, because of Jeremiah and our relationship with him. So I'll be looking forward to that. Tapped into that. Also, Gabriel Maestre, he'll be fighting this weekend as well.
The one that robbed Fox, right?
Michael Fox, exactly. So I'm going to be tuned into that one as well because of the controversy. But it looks like we have our first guest, Maricela Cornejo. I said it right this time?
Maricela.
Oh, it's not with an A at the end?
Yeah.
Maricela.
Yeah, Maricela.
Okay. Is her mic on?
No, I don't. Yeah. Okay. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't hear it either.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Thank you for joining us on short notice. We appreciate you giving us some time.
No, thank you guys so much for having me on. Even if I was a filler, it's okay. We won't tell the crowd.
Actually, you're
It's
not
all good.
You're not a filler because we had no clue you were going to be here. So
Okay.
obviously with
I had no clue I was going to be here.
Yeah, I didn't know, honestly. So since Franchon Cruz is going to be fighting when? April 30th?
April 30th.
Oh, yeah.
A
She's on
double
the,
undisputed card.
Yes.
Right? So I said, hey, I know you are a common opponent. You had 2 fights with her. So I'm like, let me see if you have the time.
Of course.
So at least give you a breakdown of what you think her fight would be like with Sedarus, and obviously let us know what you got cooking with yourself.
For the 30th, Sedarus, is that how you say it? Yeah.
I think.
Okay,
I could be butchering it. Let me tell you, I'm notorious for that.
It's going to be, I think Franchon with her experience can take it and her wild shots that come out of crazy areas can catch, I want Sedarus. The other girl, she's too robotic. She's too green. She's too green, but she has a damn belt. You know, she's done well for herself. But I think Franchon will probably take it. How do you guys see it?
I think I see it the same, but I'm high on Franchon. I feel she did a really good job in the Alejandra Jimenez fight. Jimenez fight.
Where she lost her weave?
Where she lost her weave. But I felt like Jimenez pushed her, and she stood her ground. She fought. She landed cleaner shots. Obviously, for some, Jimenez was more active, but I just liked the way she got through that fight, regardless of win or loss. She suffered adversity. The hair was adversity. Just the pressure, the aggression of Jimenez was adversity. And she made it through that. She didn't wilt. So
that turned into a no. What was it?
Steroids?
No decision. Yeah,
yes.
It was a no decision.
Yes.
Because the steroids.
Yeah, because Jimenez popped hot. So.
Yep. It was an unfortunate situation because it was a good fight. And I would have loved, like, if Jimenez would have won that cleanly and it wouldn't have been overturned, I would have loved to see what she was going to do next and with who, because she's a little beast, you know.
You know what? Do you think they gave it to Jimenez? Because
I thought they did.
Yeah, me too. I think truly, I mean, Franchon's no longer with Golden Boy.
Yeah, no.
Correct?
Matchroom
They let her go. No, she's not even signed with them. I don't think.
She's with Matchroom now.
No, she signed the fight.
Oh, really? One fight deal?
The fight, just for that fight. Because when they announced it, they didn't welcome her to the team. They welcomed her for that fight.
Oh.
I may be wrong. I hope I'm not, because, I mean, for somebody to let go of a champion, why?
I thought she got herself out of that situation.
Really?
I thought.
That was the same impression I was under.
Yeah.
Oh,
we could
really?
ask her. I don't know. She's usually good with me. I don't know if she'll answer in time, but I thought that she got herself out of that situation. I didn't know that she was cut or let go. But hypothetically, it wouldn't make sense. And you know, I don't understand.
For a promoter to let go of a champion.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't treating her as well as maybe some other champions that they favorited. Mm-hmm. You know, with the Jimenez, I think Golden Boy was wanting Jimenez to take over.
Absolutely.
I didn't think that was right, that how they did her. I truly, and how they celebrated Jimenez after. They never did that to Franchon. And I mean, we had our, you know, 2 fights, but I will always stand for what's right and what's wrong. And I didn't see that right. That was very hurtful, even seeing it as a woman from the outside and just feeling like, damn, I wonder how she feels. You know,
and she expressed that, though. We've interviewed her. She expressed that, you know, no one was there. You know, Golden Boy didn't really have her back, and I think it was her manager, and her lawyer that would continue to fight for her.
Good.
So maybe that just gives me the inclination that maybe she got herself out of that situation. Okay. But if not, regardless, best thing that happened for her was to get out of that.
Agreed.
Whether they cut her or she cut her, she got out of herself because she was able to get what she needs, which is undisputed, you know. Her first fight was with Clarissa Shields. She doesn't get any sort of credit, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I was actually there. It was on the Andre Ward Kovalev on the card.
Yeah. That was dope.
And I kid you not, to me, I was probably most excited for that fight the entire night. So, you know, to lose her pro debut to Clarissa, still become world champion now, you know, go on to fight for undisputed. I don't know. I think she comes out on top April the 30th. I think I just think it's too much. It's gonna be too much for. Is it Cederus?
I think that's how it is.
For the other girl.
We'll go with that. But no, Franchon's on a different. What did she do better than any other opponent that you faced in the ring?
Well, the second fight is where I truly felt like, all right, I feel here. I feel present. I spoke to the women about this, and I mean, and truly I was like, do I want to talk to you guys about it? But yeah, I do want to talk to you guys about it, how you guys feel about it. You know, I'm sure with my weigh-ins, have you guys seen my weigh-ins of what that is? Okay, so yeah. So my weigh-ins are now going to be very different. Is this live?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Fuck it. So my weigh-ins are going to be now different because I removed my implants. I removed my implants for very serious health reasons.
I didn't even know they were implants.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, I didn't. You knew?
Well, I didn't.
I don't even know if I ever thought like. You know?
I never even thought to assume.
Really?
Yeah.
You know,
I never got them to
But
be
this
huge.
is also my first time seeing you in person. So I've been seeing you for like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years on television. So, but it didn't look.
We have her on the show at Beer House? No?
Maybe Daniel Jacobs, Canelo. Were you at Fight Week for Daniel Jacobs Canelo in Vegas? Because we definitely had a lot of guests on Podcast Row.
I think so.
I think you did sit down with us for Podcast Row.
But yeah,
very long time ago.
I don't know. That's a thought that never really crossed my mind.
Yeah, but you had to take them off.
Yes, I was for many, many years I was suffering with them. And this is something where like I'm at peace with it, because in boxing, if you say something, it's an excuse.
Yes.
You know, it's an excuse, which is fine, but this is it's my truth. So it's an excuse, but it's my truth. Like breast implant illness, it's a real thing. So many women are getting them explanted because it causes so much anxiety, panic attacks, body inflammation. There was a moment of time where I couldn't open up a water bottle because my hands were so swollen. So they were so Hinchados.
Yeah,
Okay.
swollen.
Yeah.
we're both Latin.
all right. So,
Yo, which is crazy. Sorry. Did that make you look at her hands after she said it?
Yes.
It's funny. We just had Jessica McCaskill here. I think it's a fighter thing. Like, you can tell you're a fighter by the women's hands. Like, Jessica's got big hands, but you got some big hands too.
oh, well, you know what? When I walked into jail, and they literally told me that was the first thing they looked at, my fist. They're like, oh, you don't want to fuck with homegirl over there walking in. So that's what I guess. I don't know.
Let me see. Can we get a zoom here, Austin?
It's not that big.
That's
yours
big.
are-
I'm
yours
six,
are huge.
but I'm 6'5". That's
Okay,
the
well,
point.
I'm
That's why I want
5'10".
them to see.
I'm
You know,
5'10".
they're huge.
Right.
But anyways, back to that, like bringing awareness, and yeah, I am bringing awareness to it because it is a real thing, and I was suffering for many, many years, where it was a lot of body aches, but I never knew I was fighting with anxiety. I would always tell my team, I'm like, yo, I think I'm the realest. I'm the most critical also on myself, and I'm like, I think I may be a fighter who trains really well, but fuck, come fight night, I can't show up. I need to be real with myself if I need to remove myself from this. Because I would always tell them, like, I feel like I'm having an outer body experience when I'm there. I tell myself, right now you ask me 1 + 1. I know what 1 + 1 is. The minute I get in the ring, what is 1 + 1? What is 1? I never knew that was anxiety I was dealing with. Never. I'm Mexican. Across your head, get it together. Nothing's wrong with you.
Right.
You know?
But how did you know you were getting the anxiety from the implants?
I take no medication now. I've since I removed them, the ending of, when was it? My last fight, I still had them. That was when I was overly medicated for that fight. Legal. It was all prescribed and everything like that. But
Pain meds?
No, anxiety medication.
Okay.
I've sparred with Chris Cyborg the last one of my last training sessions. It was like a week before the fight, and I had a huge panic attack where it was the scariest thing. I've had anxiety, but that moment it was a huge panic attack, and I ran to the back and I couldn't get myself together. And a good friend of mine, she suffers from that. She's like, "You're having a panic attack." I said, what is this? Like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get it together.
Right.
So I went to the doctors, and I was going in and out of the hospital all last year, and finally got medication for it. I fought medicated my last fight, which was in August, I think it was. And I took medication too close. I was so drugged up, as in like so chill. For that fight, I even remember walking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so relaxed. I'm overly relaxed. Yeah. So I was like, this could go really good or really bad, but I didn't have the panic attack.
Right.
That's what was my worry, because I can't fight. You can't fight with a panic attack. You feel like you're breathing through a straw. So after that fight, I scheduled my appointment. I said, I'm done. I know it's this. Right away after, I now can breathe better. They sit like kind of above where your lungs are. It seems like your lungs are lower, but no, it's up here. So I can breathe. I'm no longer on any medication. I don't see any psychologists, psychiatrists, anything like that, therapists. All medication. Have not had a panic attack, no anxiety, no inflammation. My body weight is completely down. This last fight that fell through, didn't struggle to make weight at all. And that was 2.5 pounds that I lost just with that, out of my body.
Wow.
So come weigh-in time, I'm part of the itty bitty titty committee. And sorry guys. Sorry, but I choose my health.
No, you got to.
It was very scary. It was very, very scary. And I'm excited to actually return into the ring and now know I'm 12 years in the game. I should know what to do. I should know. I shouldn't feel like, where am I? How do I do this when I'm in there? I was surviving the majority of the time. I can talk all this shit right now, but I just can't wait to go into fight. This is going to be my first fight without the implants and actually.
So when is that fight?
This last fight got canceled because the girl missed her. I was out in Costa Rica already. I don't want to jinx it. It's in 2 weeks, but yeah. Hopefully everything, the girl signed the contract, and hopefully everything shows up, and I just don't want to jinx it. The day of the weigh-in, I'll post a picture and be like, hey, I'm fighting tomorrow, because I had 2 fights that fall through. Wow. I don't know.
It's going to be here in America?
No, Costa Rica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there'll be another one in America, and that's a big fight.
All right.
And I'm excited about that as well. Everything has worked in the way it's supposed to work. So
168.
No, I'm too small for that. I work around at like 165.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could fight at 154 or 160. I lost a lot of inflammation. Like, it was. I was in pain 99% of the time of fighting, but I just thought I was an athlete. I'm always sore. So, I mean, it's my truth. I'm at peace with it. I'm okay with it.
That's all that matters,
and
especially if you feel better.
100%. And I just knew.
How long has it been? Sorry to interrupt. How long has it been since you removed them?
5 months.
Oh, 5
Barely.
months.
Yeah. So I feel.
So you're already full blown training and sparring, and because obviously you were ready for a fight.
I started training 3 weeks after I got them out because I felt so good.
And did you feel a difference in receiving punches?
Now it hurts. Before they would be like, "Does it hurt when they hit you?" I'm like, "No, it's just like a ball. Like, you know how it bounces back. There's the implants in there. It's protecting you. It protects you." But now it hurts, and it's different, and it's so weird because before I had a larger chest, and when I would punch, it would be like here. Now I can have my hands like right here. Just shadow boxing.
So more mobility.
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy I didn't give up on myself when so many other people did. But I don't blame them because they gave up on what I showed them. What I showed them was I wasn't fighting well. It's okay. But I didn't give up on me, and now I'm so excited. I feel like I'm just gonna get started. So.
Well, I mean, at the right time, obviously, women's boxing has been on the rise, and it has. I feel like it's arrived, especially going back to our main topic. I mean, I don't think we've ever had a double undisputed female card.
Hey, where does Valdez fall in that? Where are they fighting? So it's,
yeah,
MGM.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not out there.
No, that's here at the MGM.
I thought they were out there. I was like, yo, they're women are headlining. They're the co-main. That's how it should be.
Oh no, separate cards.
Separate cards. Matchroom is the
girls.
And then Top Rank is
and it's on the 30th as well.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this to us?
But I know because Jake Paul.
There's a lot of fights on the 30th.
Jake Paul obviously promotes Serrano now.
Right.
And him and Shakur were like tweeting back and forth, basically. Like Shakur was saying, like how great of a fight, Katie Taylor and Serrano is, and hopefully that they wouldn't overlap. And Jake kind of like responded, like, "We'll make sure that doesn't happen." Whatever.
Time wise,
yeah.
correct. New York here,
right?
Dope. Okay. Well, shoot, that's gonna be an intense night.
Yeah, no, big night of boxing for us. I mean, I think that's what we love the most when we have cards that don't overlap, and you can just go from one right into the other, and they're actually good fights. Again, I don't think we've ever seen a double undisputed, right? Because it would be Serrano and Taylor going for undisputed, and then Franchon.
That's exciting. I'm very excited for them.
Yeah.
How do you see the main event play out?
Serrano and
Katie Taylor.
I'm gonna go with my girl Serrano. Yeah, I'm gonna go with her for sure.
Yeah, I'm picking Serrano as well.
Me too.
But I feel that she gets hit a lot. I know that
Has she ever been dropped?
I don't know. I know that she's doing all the punching and all the knocking out, but she does get hit. So Katie lets her hands go too pretty well, and comes down the middle a lot. But she's got more of an amateur style.
Jessica tested her chin also,
yes.
And she showed weaknesses in her chin. I've never seen that from Serrano.
Pursoon.
Yes.
Pursoon as well.
She should have gotten that.
Yeah, a lot of people feel she should have lost that fight.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, we just had Jessica and Rick here. What was it, a week or two ago?
Rick just hit me up right now to go out to Chicago, train out there with them. I'm gonna go out there.
He's trying to start a women's league. Does he hit you up?
Oh yeah, we were
because he said 47 to 60, I think.
Yeah, we spoke about that on Monday. And to have that house out in San Diego.
Oh, you're gonna train there?
Oh yeah, it's yes. They're working on something. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, that's right, because Rick wants to do the reality.
Okay, so he spoke to you guys about
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to ruin
No, I'm
anything.
just, I know that Benavidez is there. We both went to see Benavidez there, so I didn't realize he was leaving just yet. His fight keeps getting pushed back. He was supposed to be in March, then April, now it's May.
May 21st, right?
It got pushed back again.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not.
Bro's
the
gonna
only
be
one.
in training for 5 months.
I've been in training for 3 months. That's why I said I need a fight or I need to go drink tequila real quick, and give my body a chill. And the mind is what gets fried.
Yeah.
So yeah. So guys.
So what got you into the sport?
Wanted to lose 5-10 pounds. I'm still trying to
So
lose
it started.
5-10 pounds.
So it started as a workout thing.
Well, I was doing the acting thing like everybody on the gram out in LA. I had a small role with Eric Roberts on a comedy movie, and it was gonna be played on the big screen. It was White Tea, it's called. And I was like, cool, I want to get in shape. And I've always wanted to fight, but I was always an athlete growing up and played college volleyball. So I picked up really quick. I looked like a crazy robot in the beginning, but they're like, you have pop. And then I started to see when I would go to auditions, they were like, what do you do? I'd be in a dress, high heels and everything. I'm like, oh, I'm a upcoming boxer. Producers are men. They're like, what? Come over here. Tell us more about it. So I was like, yo, this separates me from all the other girls,
Right.
who just like, oh, hi, whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go rugged with it, and I'll literally find my way through Hollywood. But I fell in love with the sport. If that comes, but whatever. But I truly fell in love with the sport, and you really have to fall in love with this sport to be
Absolutely.
in it, because it's grueling and I truly do live it. I live a healthy lifestyle with it. Yeah, that's how it started. And
How long ago was that?
I was 23
Oh wow.
when I learned what a jab was. They're like, jab right. I was like, what's a right? I literally didn't know anything about boxing. 8 months later, fast forward, I had 4 amateur fights, all first round KO, and I turned pro. And my debut was out in Atlanta, and that was like on month 9 that I learned from the beginning.
Wow.
Fast track.
Crazy.
No, but that's why like people, I don't think people realize that
No.
of me. Like,
No.
yo, I was facing all these fighters who have all this
Amateur backgrounds,
pedigree.
yeah.
And like you see some fighters who get started and they're fighting, nobody's, but here you are with a belt and beat nobody. Like, I get it. You've done the work, and you see a girl come in this sport and take the attention, and I get that. But don't throw shit on me because I'm working for the same dream you are. I don't know. That's the part that would be mostly hurtful from other women in the beginning of boxing. But
Do you think that's changed? Because I feel like, first of all, I'm going to tell you, obviously us from the outside looking in, we didn't know that you were receiving any of this ill treatment that you're speaking of. But do you think that it's changed? Because I feel like Ebony Bridges has received a tremendous amount of love, where I feel like you're saying that because you were pretty, the other girls took shots at you. But it feels like everyone is embracing Ebony now. Do you know her?
Yes, yeah. It's not because I'll be the last person to be like, yo, I think I'm pretty in the room. I'll be the last person to do that. I grew up the ugly duckling in my family, and I still have issues with that, of like receiving attention. I don't like attention, as crazy as that may sound. But in the beginning, I think it was even just Clarissa, like, she should have had so many more followers than I did. Here I am, a girl who just started boxing 2 years ago, people know me more than they knew her. I didn't think that was right, but don't knock my hustle. I didn't think that was right. I was always like talking about her and showing them love. But then when it came to me, it's like, she's not a real boxer. I'd be like, damn,
Yeah.
that's hurtful, because I look up to all these women, just like I looked up to this other girl when I first started training at Wildcard. She went on a podcast talking all this smack about me because I was getting attention from it. I just used it to my benefit, but I always kept my respect towards myself. I was never going to lose my dignity, with the sport, because it's a man's world, and word gets around quick. Word's going to get around quick if you're really taking it serious or not. And I told myself, and I mean, I was never can we curse? Oh, okay. I was never a slut or a hoe growing up, so now's not the time to become one girl. Like, you're gonna take this serious. You need them to take you serious. You're gonna walk into a gym and nobody's gonna say shit about you. You always train, go home, and that's what I did. Even when I was at Mayweather's, they'd always invite me to everywhere with them. I'd be like, no, thank you. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. So they saw me being like,
Dedicated.
yes, yeah. So So I kept that reputation, and that's why I think God blessed me with so many people in my path to help me from one lily pad to the next, to help, introduce me to other people, and people get to know me. I moved everywhere in the beginning. I moved from LA, first started there, my Vegas here, and then Miami, and sometime in New York, and just.
You lived in Miami?
Yeah. I lived in Miami for a year and a half.
In New York, why'd you go to the cold, Lord?
No, I had my mentor was out there, and he introduced me to so many other people, but it wasn't like, it was also people who I would be like, yeah, I know them, but it's more important when they know you also, and bring your name upon, in other rooms, and so that's a part of the hustle that I did, and I studied other women. Why aren't they known? They're waiting for somebody to come knock at their door and complaining, nobody knows me, you don't pay me this, but I went out and fucking did the hard work also.
Do you feel that maybe a lot of it too is like on the promoters and the people behind them?
100%.
Because I feel like women in the UFC are like way more known. Even like up and coming fighters, I feel like are way more known than women in boxing.
But it's because of Dana White. Dana White's very smart. Dana White realizes I'm gonna have a reality show. What Rick and them trying to do. This is what you do. You have people. You have a fan base. A TV show. You introduce the fighters to them in that aspect, and they grow attached to them, to their story, to the background. You get to know the person.
Like this story, we didn't. You have two here. Obviously, a late start, and then the removal of the implants. Those are things that mainstream America needs to hear to, follow your story, because there's going to be people that have gone through those things.
No, and I mean, obviously, it's things that we see in other sports as well, right? So if I know this about said player in the WNBA, why don't I know this about you? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Everybody has their story. And it's just getting out there and not being ashamed of your story. I was with quick little check marks of my freaking whole life path has been like, I was sexually molested as a young age. So many women have been, and men have suffered with that. But that was my huge reason why to start boxing. And when I had a platform, I was going to speak about that. 12 years ago when I first started, it wasn't the Me Too movement. There wasn't, attention. It was more of a hush-hush situation. And I did speak upon it. I'd been meeting Impacto when I had that opportunity. I spoke upon that. And then I was, addicted to I tried to commit suicide because of that. So many times as a young teenager, I was addicted to meth in college.
What? You overcame meth?
100%. It was the most difficult thing in my life. It's very. I talked to
How
the
long?
girls.
Yo, you don't even look like a meth head. Holy fuck.
No. But what does a meth look? Yes, you get to the point
I mean,
of
the
like
teeth definitely.
Correct.
A lot. I know you got pearly whites.
Correct. I know this.
There's a lot of little signs. Don't get.
I was gonna say, she bought those.
Yeah. No, but
I want the same pair.
She worked for those.
No, I never got to the point where I lost my teeth, started picking. I was like 3 months into it, and I'm not praising it at all. Meth is one drug that I had done. High school, weed, coke, whatever. Never meth. It completely took my soul. I say it took my soul because at one point I started with two other friends. One got pregnant. She had to quit. The other one died. Few years later when I was out in Miami, I heard the news and I was like, damn. Like I went to her graveyard and I was like, this is crazy. Right. I made it out. The other one she's lost. She's completely lost. And but anyways, overcame that. I relapsed twice. I doubt I've never even talked about this. I don't even talk about it. So that jail was facing many years. I was not allowed back in Vegas. That's why I moved to Miami. Started from the bottom. I had no car. I lost everything at that time.
It's a live chat, so they're like,
what are they saying?
They're like, Ness, what the hell is wrong with you? How you gonna tell her she don't look like a meth head? I didn't mean it the way it sounded.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know, but it wasn't. I had called my sister. I was in college. I called my sister and I said, I need help. I'm addicted and I can't get myself out. And she drove down from Seattle. That's why I moved to Seattle. She drove from Seattle to Yakima Valley and I dropped out of college And
where's Yakima Valley?
it's somewhere where a lot of math is done because there ain't nothing there. It's like it's Yakima Valley, lower Seattle, 3 hours from there.
Okay.
Eastern Washington. So
Speaking of Rick, hate to interrupt again, but he
is
just
Rick Ramos on there?
Yeah,
What
he
up, Rick?
he said respect hashtag Rick Ramos boxing, so he's listening.
So I like I said, I didn't get to the teeth losing, picking, nothing like that. I
Thank God.
literally the way I made a
But you
change was because I wanted to. I got on my knees
And how
I
old were
prayed.
you?
I was in college 20.
Oh, so 1
yeah.
year later you started boxing?
No,
2 years later.
No, I was 20. I had just finished college volleyball. That's why I was like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, that makes sense. You're
Yeah.
super tall. Like
Well,
the volleyball.
I was like, what?
Yeah. No, it doesn't make sense to do that. No, it makes sense that you played volleyball. You're tall.
So I was always athletic, and then when I lost a lot of weight, my family, they were like, dang. I was like, I've been working out a lot. That's what I said. So where is the story going? I don't want to emphasize. I don't want to stay on that.
No,
But-
you're fine.
But I got out of that because I wanted to make a change, and I knew I didn't want this life for me, and my parents didn't show me that. So I prayed and I asked God for help, and
This
I
is crazy.
go
I
for
feel
that.
like I've been following your whole career. I never heard any of these stories. And I know you work with Nancy. Has she put any of this stuff out?
it's on Primer Impacto. I spoke a lot about that, and I wanted to be real with my story because I never wanted it to come to a position where, we all have this dream where we make it really big and somebody tries to be like, oh, this is breaking news of her past. Nah, this is my past. I'm not perfect. I've lived
You're not
a
running
crazy
from
ass
it.
life. Yes, I've seen a lot, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed because it's created to be who I am, and I'm pretty street smart also.
But it sounds like amazing
Survive.
testimony.
Yeah.
It shows other people out there that have gone through, some of these very same tragic situations that, with hard work and determination, you can still come forward. Enrique, have a seat. This is our co-host, Enrique Church. He just flew into town.
Hello.
Hello, what up?
We're going to connect you in a minute. Get your headphones and stuff. But fix yourself. But yes,
It is a testimony to them.
it
So,
is
yes,
a
so that's
testimony.
awesome.
Absolutely. These are very important stories. I'm glad you gave us an opportunity to interview you. We have a big male fan base, but they're all hardcore boxing fans, And again, like me, I'm sure they've seen you and never knew any of these things. So thank you for sharing with us. I got a couple of questions. Brandon Lenz in Houston says, "Hi, Maricela."
Maricela.
Maricela. Why am I saying Ciela?
I don't know.
Cela. Thanks for coming on the show. Do you have an interest in a future as a color analyst? Listening to you speak, your personality and knowledge, if I had a network, you would be an instant hire.
I would love that. Did have a show called Face to Face, and I had like my show Mari, which is on like Hulu, Amazon Prime, and
Wow.
Why the fuck did
Exactly.
I'm business. That's why I came into boxing mentality as a businesswoman, and that's what people, they're, oh, I'm a boxer. Now you got to treat it as a business.
Yeah.
You got to be in charge of your own shit here. I Face to Face. I love hearing stories. I love sharing stories. At the end of the day, we all go to sleep and we see, do I matter? Mm-hmm. Everybody is, at the same level. I don't see anybody greater, less, or anything like that. We all are out here trying to, make our dreams come true and do something in this world, which we are passionate about. So I would love that. But I think boxing wise, I think I have a lot to. I have a lot of things, and I know this myself. I have a lot of things that I have to fix with my new health wise. I don't want to do it in talking. I just want to do it in showing. I can't wait to fight.
Hopefully 2 more weeks, right?
Yes.
But are you saying you wouldn't accept a commentator position?
I would, but I feel like, and truly, like with my past fights, I want that respect, that real respect, that other boxers get. I don't even have that for myself because of what I've showcased in boxing fights. I've told you, I'm the realest person for myself also. I know I have it, but fuck, come fight night. I don't know why it was that but I fixed that. I truly believe I fixed that. And I just can't wait to go in there and really show what I can do.
Do you think you show that in Costa Rica, or do you think you show it in and I'm using air quotes, the big fight that's coming in America?
No, Costa Rica. Why am I going to no Costa Rica? I can think now. The craziest part is like trying to get
so it's
boxing fans to really believe me when I say I couldn't think.
So literally. For you, it's not a matter of opponent. It's just a matter of being able to fight and then know that you can do it now.
I know, and this is gonna sound cocky because you guys are probably gonna be like, I know I box beautiful. I know people who see me in the freaking gym. That's why I'd be like, yo, I train good. I know what I can do in the gym, and I love the way my movement is with this guy tells me, and he's a well-respected trainer. It's like the way you move is not the way a woman moves. You move like a man, but that's not fun to say because I'm a woman and I want all women to be like, we move like women and we're chingonas on that. That's it. We don't have to be compared to men. But I know what I have, and I can't wait. I can't wait to go in there.
What?
I was gonna say, you got more questions?
I got Washington, D.C., DMV area. The best dad ever says, hey, Queen, what are your goals this year, and who are your favorite fighters to watch?
My goal this year is to show what I know, what I can do. I want to say a word, but it's going to give out what I have coming next. But I know I can. I really, really believe in myself, and I know I can, and I'll become champion this year. Not in just one category, one belt. So I'm very confident in that.
So you plan on dropping, or because you're not going back to 68, you're saying? Because you're 164, 65, walk around. So when you say multiple division champ, you're going to go down.
Yeah, I'll fight at 154 and 160.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just looking, and it looks like most of them, right? Yeah, most of them have been at 60.
Yeah.
So.
And I love that I'm such an underdog in anything that I go into now. I'm excited about that.
I got a question Rick Ramos put in the chat, if I could really quick.
Yeah.
He said, would you come to Chicago for a workout?
Yes, I haven't gotten to you, Rick, because I've been on here. But yes, I even told him, I said, I'm going to take him up on that. So yes, for sure. I'll go out there for the week that you said, and then hit up Juliana Pena, which she's out in Chi-Town.
Right.
Also,
now, I wonder if Rick is saying for a workout or he wants you to spar with Jessica.
I'll move in there with her, but I'm much bigger than Jessica.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I know how to work. I know how to work. Absolutely.
That's why I'm just asking. Maybe he just wants to get to know you better for the
show.
For the show.
Yeah.
Feel the chemistry, maybe.
I love going everywhere and moving around.
What's the update? What's going on with the children's book?
I have 2 children's books out.
Okay.
It's bilingual. There's Spanish and English.
Okay.
Tia Te Ama and Auntie Loves You. I have 12 nieces and nephews.
Wow, so you're doing everything.
I love it.
That's what's up.
I love it. Yeah.
What inspired that? I
have 12 nieces and nephews, and it's just about when since day one they were born, and the love that they showed me and that they gave me, and what I knew was in store, as in like all the memories to build and everything like that. And it's cool. The illustration, the guy who did it did a really great job.
Okay,
that's dope.
Yeah, I plan to.
So where can we get them?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Yes.
Wow.
Tia Loves You.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Any plans on any more books?
Yeah. For sure. I want to do one about a dog. And then later on, do one on my life. But that's like, I still have a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is all the questions. Any super chats for her?
Did you see? I didn't.
Actually, I just got a few more. Victor Banuelos, do you have time for 2 more?
Of course.
Victor Banuelos says, being a female fighter, can you see yourself being able to date a man who does not know how to fight? Hashtag stay chingona.
I'd be fine with that. But as long as I don't have to see that. When I was once dating this guy, and he's threw a few punches. And I was like, oh no, don't do that. I just can't see that. I can't see that.
And if you see he doesn't have any swag throwing the punches, like I can't date you no more.
No, I mean, I just don't want to see it. Do that when I'm not around.
That's funny.
That's a
funny.
risk, though.
What?
Like dating somebody who can't protect you, can't fight. Like that's a risk.
I got him. Shit. Get me out. That's all.
Yo, get me out. Shout out to Fast Break Bell Bonds. Listen, James Benitez in Alabama says, I'm such a fan after hearing your story. Glad you overcame your past. I'm a new fan of yours and wish you the best in your career and future. So no question, just a statement.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Follow me at Mari Cornejo Boxing.
Yes.
I was just going to tell everybody to... Yeah, that's usually my thing on the outro. Let everybody know where they can follow you if they haven't done so already, but you did. So we thank you for giving us this time on short notice. It was fun and very informative. I did not know any of this. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to speak a little bit about it all.
Yeah, it was fun.
And go cop the book.
Yes. Amazon or Barnes and Nobles.
And what? Two names.
No Linktree is not in your link?
Yeah.
Oh.
On my bio, just Linktree and you'll
There you
get
go.
out.
Find it right on her
too.
Instagram bio so you can just, know exactly
Thank you.
where
I
to find
appreciate
it.
that.
Yeah, of course, man. We got to help each other out. We look forward to having you back on. There will or will not be any sort of TV streaming for the Costa Rica fight?
Yes, there will.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'll announce that at weigh-in. when we are both present.
Right, and weight's been made, so definitely go follow.
Yeah, you got to follow her if you want to see her next fight because she's not making announcements to the weigh-in. Too many pullouts.
I know. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. And truly, I just rather go drink some tequila alone if it freaking gets... And nobody knows.
What kind of tequila you drink?
Oh, Añejo, Clase Azul.
Clase Azul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are
this guy's he's a 42, right?
Yeah, I'm a 42 guy, but
42. You know what? Have you made your way to Clase Azul?
I've made my way to Clase Azul. I don't know. It's just
I'd rather have Don Julio Añejo versus 42.
Really?
It's so much. I think it's so much more smoother.
See, I think
I'm not a tequila drinker.
I'm straight to Herederas. Respesado.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
Nah, is that bad?
Yeah,
no, it's just not my.
Also, Casa Azul. I just experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. I could drink that like water. Shit.
Damn. She like, hey, you think I'm expensive with the tequila? She's expensive with the tequila.
Clase Azul is expensive?
The Añejo is, yeah.
Is that the
black
porcelain bottle?
Oh, there's a white one with the blue.
Right.
Yeah,
so the black one with gold.
Right.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Damn, Rika, you sound good on a studio mic.
Yo, what up?
You hear yourself, huh?
I hear myself.
Shit, can I stay? No.
Yeah.
I'm
You
just
can
joking.
stay.
No, I gotta go.
All right. Well, we
Thank
thank you
you.
once again and look forward to getting you back on.
Break.
Yes, we need to take the picture with us, so let's go to a quick intermission. And in the meantime, let me see, where's this new Benavidez one? I got a Benavidez one. Where'd I put that? Let me find that real quick. Sorry. But go ahead. You guys could go out. I'll be there in 1 segundo. I just want to leave my audience with a little tunes. We made a new Benavidez drop. Shout out to SDS Promotions and Brandon Lenz in Houston holding us down with all the dope audio tracks.
Brandon in Houston.
And this is the Benavidez. So I already added it this morning, but I lost it. So I'm going to just add it again.
When Benavidez gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Everybody that's in 168, you know, I'm coming for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Charlo, Caleb Plant, Canelo, I'm coming for all of them.
Canelo hell of a fighter, but it's my personal thing. He's ducking Benavidez.
I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right?
David Benavidez.
Yo, he used to be.
This brother right here. I'd like to see Canelo against somebody like that.
I definitely like punishing and hurting individuals. That's what I love to do.
And now Benavidez unloading.
I got a lot of power too, and I throw punches and punches, and I don't get tired.
The jab leads with the right, and there's that hand speed.
I'm ready to fight whoever, whenever. I can beat Canelo tomorrow, and I can beat Charlo tomorrow too. The big Charlo want to get it too?
So Charlo would be the alternative?
He don't want to get in the ring with me, because he's a pussy, that's why.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've never liked Caleb Plant. It's never been a secret. I never liked Caleb Plant. At the end of the day, I'm not nobody's friend. I don't want to be nobody's friend. I'm here to knock people out. And if you don't want to get knocked out, don't mention my name. In this game, it really is kill or be killed. You know, it's either you or me, and I pick me all the time.
Finish him.
SDS Promotion.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
When Benavidez gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Everybody that's in 168, you know, I'm coming for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Charlo, Caleb Plant, Canelo, I'm coming for all of them.
Canelo, hell of a fighter, but it's my personal opinion. He's ducking Benavidez.
I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right?
David Benavidez.
Yo, he used to be.
This brother right here. I'd like to see Canelo against somebody like that.
I definitely like punishing and hurting individuals. That's what I love to do.
And now Benavidez unloading.
I got a lot of power too, and I throw punches and punches, and I don't get tired.
The jab leads with the right, and there's that hand speed.
I'm ready to fight whoever, whenever. I can beat Canelo tomorrow, and I can beat Charlo tomorrow too. The big Charlo want to get it too?
So Charlo would be the alternative?
He don't want to get in the ring with me, because he's a pussy, that's why.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've never liked Caleb Plant. It's never been a secret. I never liked Caleb Plant. At the end of the day, I'm not nobody's friend. I don't want to be nobody's friend. I'm here to knock people out. And if you don't want to get knocked out, don't mention my name. In this game, it really is kill or be killed. You know, it's either you or me, and I pick me all the time.
Finish him.
SDS Promotion.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
When Benavidez gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Everybody that's in 168, you know, I'm coming for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Charlo, Caleb Plant, Canelo, I'm coming for all of them.
Canelo, hell of a fighter, but it's my personal opinion. He's ducking Benavidez.
I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right?
David Benavidez.
Yo, he used to be.
This brother right here. I'd like to see Canelo against somebody like that.
I definitely like punishing and hurting individuals. That's what I love to do.
And now Benavidez unloading.
I got a lot of power too, and I throw punches and punches, and I don't get tired.
The jab leads with the right, and there's that hand speed.
I'm ready to fight whoever, whenever. I can beat Canelo tomorrow, and I can beat Charlo tomorrow too. The big Charlo want to get it too?
So Charlo would be the alternative?
He don't want to get in the ring with me, because he's a pussy, that's why.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've never liked Caleb Plant. It's never been a secret. I never liked Caleb Plant. At the end of the day, I'm not nobody's friend. I don't want to be nobody's friend. I'm here to knock people out. And if you don't want to get knocked out, don't mention my name. In this game, it really is kill or be killed.
Yo. Welcome back. Quick intermission. Took our picture with Maricela.
Very nice person.
Yeah, very nice person. Amazing story. So happy she gave us some time to go ahead and share that story with our audience because I'm sure we weren't aware. I know I was not. But if you are watching this, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's absolutely free. Costs you absolutely nothing. But it's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that haven't heard Maricela's, life story. And, it'll let them know that this is a safe haven, a place where they can call in, voice their opinion, and talk about anything in the sport of boxing. Enrique, we got a lot of topics today, man, but you were traveling. You're in Vegas. Shout out to Enrique in the studio.
First time here, man. Looks great, man. Feels far, far away. Toto, we not in Kansas anymore.
Word, right? The come up, baby.
Exactly.
Damn, mama, I made it.
Mama, I made it.
Yo, I seen you just sitting back, leaning in chair, looking at the screen, like you was just like admiring the view, huh?
Yeah, man, this place has some technology in it, I must say. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you came
yeah.
up. Congrats, Nestor Gibbs.
Yeah, man. How'd it feel to be they was like, yo, Ness, you got 2 guests outside.
Yeah.
They had somebody waiting for it. They offer you water?
They gave me water, tea.
They paid the Uber?
They did not pay the Uber.
Oh, shit. Mayweather's Uber got paid. We had Mayweather this morning, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say Mayweather took a Uber. Yo, he drive the Bugatti.
A Bugatti Uber. He had a Bugatti Uber.
Yeah, Jeff Mayweather. Nah, he came through for real.
Yeah.
All right, they paid his Uber, man.
Yeah. How was your flight?
My flight was kind of smooth, man.
Where you flew out of? New York or Jersey?
Nah, Jersey, Newark.
And it was straight?
Straight.
Damn, United?
Nice. I got the Airbus, the one a long time I haven't seen this kind of aircraft.
Where you could lay back in it?
Nah, the three in the middle row and then 2 on the left and right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Damn, that's a big flight.
No turbulence. And they were like, yo, it's going to be some turbulence, so fasten your seatbelt. Shit was real smooth, man. So hopefully I get that kind of flight on the way back.
For sure.
For sure, man. So
but you don't have a return flight, right?
Nah, but I want.
That's how my man works, though.
I gotta get home
I love that
Sunday.
my man works like that. He just brings you out. You stuck out here.
Yo, word. Nah, I gotta go home on Sunday, man. I got shit to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
But you going to San Diego from here?
Going to San Diego on Saturday, I think. If that's the plan that they sticking.
The plan is for you to go and check out the Fight Stars Fight Mansion.
Fight Mansion, scout it out, see what we could do, create an episode with a fighter in the house at activating that house for its purpose, and come up with some visual ideas and make a movie.
Beautiful.
Or an episode rather.
Nice.
I brought my man Brian Justiano, who's here. He's a producer in real life, so he's gonna help facilitate the process where I only could focus on, creativity. Not like how you are everywhere in border wars. You need that left arm, that right arm. You know what I'm saying, and the hat somewhere else. So we together and we're gonna do that. We're gonna meet Patrick. You have to meet him.
Yo, my man Danny is like, yo, bruh, we gotta get you some wipes, man. My man stay making a mess. He done fed the table coffee this morning. Now he's feeding the fucking
I see
fake,
that.
Nah,
fake
the coffee
Bang. What is that?
The coffee was an hour ago.
Yo, what is Bang? That's an energy drink.
It is an
Yeah, they came through.
That the sponsor?
It was a conversation.
It was a conversation.
So they had a conversation where they gave us some product. I can't push something out. That's just too sweet for me.
Word, but what is it for?
It's supposed to be an energy drink, but it's
sugar.
I think I'm just biased, Red Bull biased.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
Red
like
Bull.
all those other red energy drinks don't make it. The one we had in Atlanta was kind of good though. It was
I remember that.
24 karat or something. It was
something
called.
like that. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yo, it's
Real
crazy.
quick, I got a members, Ito Cool. He's celebrating 12 months of membership. That's 1 year. Shout out to you. You a contender. Salute. Champ. He says, started from the bottom, now we're here. Indeed. Shout out to Enrique. Yo. Awesome to see Ness and Cash together. More blessings to come. TBV for life. You already know, champ. Appreciate you.
Yo, that's crazy because as you read right before you interrupted me, I was about to say, yo, it's amazing. I'll just look right at you across the room.
Word.
Instead of a screen. I'm
fucking
like,
whack ass screen.
Yo, I see the insulated Crocs on. The
dual comfort.
Yo, my man, he really love them Crocs. He wears them daily.
I'm
gonna buy like 3, 4, 5 more pairs.
I believe you, man.
To God.
Yo, but you got to start getting the little charms like everybody got. They be having like charms on their shit.
I ain't doing that.
You know you're gonna do
little
that.
Diamonds in there.
Yeah, man.
I ain't doing that.
Be like Devin, man. Don't put your diamonds in your teeth. Put it on your Crocs. Be the first one.
I'm pretty sure somebody got diamond Crocs.
Nah, they out there. I've seen them.
Damn, diamond Crocs?
Like diamonds on the Crocs.
Yo, what you think about your man Colbert? What Tracy Morgan say?
Oh, I ain't see it.
You ain't seen him?
Nah, but I know Colbert.
I said your man's. You know that's my man's. Before that shit get taken the wrong way.
Yeah. Colbert, he lost, right? That's what you were saying. What's up too? Yeah, that kind of hurt me too.
Yeah, it did. That shit was whack.
Hurt
I
my
hate
feelings.
that he lost.
Yeah, I hate that he lost. But he took it like a man. He was
He
like,
did.
They said Kaz got on
They said
buffs.
Kaz got buff. Nah, he got buff. That's what I'm saying. Look like a football player. You working out?
y'all been doing 100 push-ups every morning nonstop.
How many mornings straight?
31 days since the 31st of January till this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even with traveling, you bust them
Even
out.
with travel. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I did about 50. Took a quick cold shower and left. I barely slept, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, but it's working then, you know. It's working.
Good, man, because I started feeling like I was getting fat, you know.
Yo, they said insulated Crocs. Ha ha, Danny Fancy out this bitch.
Yo, real fancy. All black everything.
Yo. So damn, so you gonna be here tomorrow?
I'm be here tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
That's what. Oh, y'all doing some live. You gonna have a full house.
Yeah, we gonna be in here with we got Joe Exotica in the building.
Wait, who Joe Exotica? Mr. Tiger King?
Yeah, but like the impersonator.
Nah, it's the real Joe Exotica. He got
What y'all doing, like an Untitled or something?
Nah, he's got what you call that? Furlough.
Furlough, like he got fired or some shit?
Nah,
Released?
you know he locked up.
Oh yeah. So what you mean furlough though?
He getting a furlough.
From jail?
Yeah.
What's that mean? They let him out?
Yeah, for the weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you.
No, that's the thing. Oh, y'all don't believe me, huh?
Nah.
Y'all ain't know you could get furlough from jail?
Nah, I ain't know that.
Word is born.
I did not know
For like
furlough.
a funeral though, right?
Many different reasons.
Like
it could
what?
be
For a
work
funeral only.
Could be
I
a work
thought.
furlough. You could do just weekends.
But I thought that was work release.
No, work release is another thing where you are in jail and you get released to go to work daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's mad option. But I'm saying obviously that's for like depending on, you know.
But you escorted if you furloughed.
Nah.
Nah?
You talking about like what he was just
Yeah,
saying,
the
like
funeral.
going to the funeral.
Yeah,
Nah. So like you could be in a halfway house and get a furlough.
I knew.
I thought you was out if you in the halfway house. That
Nah, you
was it.
halfway out though.
Yeah, you halfway out.
You halfway out. Though.
You in the house though. That's how, like in Watertown, I felt like we were in a halfway house at that bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast.
Yeah, they said Reek out here looking like he about to be in Power reboot as the new Ghost.
Which one was Ghost?
What?
The main character.
The main character.
But that was a slim dude. So what they got to do with me?
You look in shape. Ghost was in shape.
Oh, yo, good looking out, man. I didn't know what that meant. Thank you.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. So let's go to topic number 2, man. Charlo-Munguia, 90% done. Charlo versus Munguia. Again, like I said earlier, if this was Charlo reporting it or like Boxing Scene reporting that it's 90, but it's Munguia. So I believe this might happen. Like 90, it's only 10% away.
Right.
If Munguia's out here saying it, he must want this fight.
Sounds like he does.
I know.
It's a big rep.
It's a little weird though, right? Because I got like this feeling. I feel like the public has made him look like a dude that avoids certain fights.
Munguia, you mean?
Munguia.
Okay.
So to now be in a position where he is physically saying he's 10% away from getting this done with Charlo, someone who technically he's already avoided in the sense that, you know, he could have just fought Charlo. Instead, he's fighting Adames or some shit, right? Who was that he just fought? In an eliminator, Derevyanchenko. You know, that was unnecessary. Or he wanted to fight Derevyanchenko in an eliminator. Did that fight ever happen?
Who with who?
Jaime.
Nah, they ain't no fight.
Okay, so he was supposed to fight Derevyanchenko in an eliminator versus fighting Charlo. Derevyanchenko loses to Adames. So now, you know, he could fight Adames, but it's like, again, you can just fight Charlo.
Right.
He was also the WBO mandatory to just fight Andre and didn't. So, I don't know.
Yo, lately Charlo been getting a lot of, like, you know, on Twitter world, putting up his last 4 opponents, just like making him a weak competitor for Canelo.
Maul
for Canelo.
I mean, look, his last 4 or 5, they are terrible.
Derevyanchenko was the biggest one out of all 4.
And he was coming off 2 losses.
Right, and now
back to back.
Now Jaime, if he beats Jaime,
and he just lost to Adames, a 54-pounder who moved up. So it's like, Derevyanchenko who?
Oh, Derevyanchenko took the loss.
Yeah. He lost to Adames, the Bronco, Dominican.
Right. Damn. So I feel like there's something inside, and I could be wrong. District Attorney, right?
Damn.
Danny Alvarez, DA.
Oh shit! Now I get it. Why? Now I get it.
I didn't even get it.
Nah, but he always got like, he's like the district attorney.
Almanac. Now he knows.
He started
facts.
pulling everything out, right? So I was just gonna say, I don't know. For me, it seemed like Jaime's too soon for James Munguia to fight Charlo.
No, of course.
Didn't
and that's
Charlo?
my point.
Didn't Charlo with Jermall or Jamel KO'd Lubin?
Jermall.
All right. So 54.
Yeah.
All right. The Jermall is the one that they're saying don't have power.
Who's saying that? Twitter?
I don't know.
And I get that because he ain't knocking out 54 pounders. He ain't knock out Adams, right? He ain't knock out Brandon Adams.
No, that went the distance.
Exactly.
I was there.
He ain't knock out. Did he knock out Hogan? No, he ain't fight Hogan.
No.
Let me just pull up his shit.
So why he's pulling
But this
that
is
up?
what I'm saying though. Your resume and I don't want to call it trash, but it's that uninteresting that we don't remember
Right.
who you fought. We don't
The
remember.
common opponent is Rosado, right?
Nah. That's the other Jamel.
Damn,
that's
they
the other
hard to
Charlo.
keep up to.
Why?
Now I know the
Crazy.
names now based off Jermall wants the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
That's the bigger one.
Yeah, that's the big one. So then Jamel, that's the Terrence Crawford. So now I got the names correct.
Let me get a screen share there, Austin. We got Juan Macias Montiel, Sergey Derevyanchenko, Dennis Hogan, Brandon Adams, and Matt Korobov. Those are the last 5.
But still, even if you keep going back, Hugo Centeno.
Another 54-pounder moving up. Jorge Sebastian Highland, one-legged.
Scroll down.
No, that's when he fought.
J-Rock,
He had a
okay,
better
Charlo,
resume at
yeah.
54.
Yeah, but at 60, that's
No, at 60 is not up to par. Look at Google tracking me, sending me vet parts and shit.
Yeah. Yo, so bottom line though, too soon for Jaime?
Hell,
I think so.
Listen, it is too soon in the sense that I don't think he could beat Maul, but at the same time, I feel like both of them need this fight. Look at who they've been fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly, maybe Jaime fighting, let me pull him up. He might be fighting more, I don't know.
More competitive opponents?
I mean, he fought Rosado.
That's
that was
the
a
only
good
one.
fight. Then before that, he fought Sedimenta, just like Triple G, Terriano Johnson. I mean, these names aren't any better than Charlo's last 5, but these are all legit 160 pounders.
So they're in the same place then?
None of these no, they're not. Jaime didn't bring anybody up.
Oh.
Even though he is a smaller man moving up from 54, just like Charlo, he ain't bring anybody up. Everybody here, they were natural 60 pounders, Gary O'Sullivan, he fought Billy Joe Saunders. Terriano Johnson, he a natural 60 pounder. Sedimenta fought Triple G at 60. At this point, Rosado is even bigger than a 60.
Right.
He be fighting at 68. And Ballard's been 60 all his career. So, unlike Charlo's resume, where some of those opponents that he fought, he brought them up. Dennis Hogan was a 54 right before he fought Charlo.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he had a couple 60 fights. Brandon Adams, even though he, Brandon, let me just double check, because Brandon did fight at 54 in the Bucksino tournament, but that was a while ago. He's been at 60. He caught a catch weight not too long ago, but he was at 60 for a minute. He had at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights with the Charlo fight. So I guess you can't take that one away, but he is a 54-pounder moving up. But yeah, man, I mean, I like the fight. I think regardless if it's too soon or he's not ready, they both need this fight. They both need a big name fight for each other. This is good.
90% done, and that's being said by Golden Boy.
No, by Munguia.
By Munguia. Who is Golden Boy though?
I mean, he is Munguia.
Yeah, he's with Golden Boy, but if he's saying it's done, it's better him than Oscar in my opinion.
Ooh.
Because you're a promoter.
It's always better coming from the person's mouth.
From the fighter, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't, I know promoters here to promote. Like, you missed this topic, but I'll double it back because of the context. Is like Eddie is telling us that Joshua
right
would jump at the Wilder fight right now in the interim, but it's not AJ saying. If it was
Right.
AJ saying, I'd be like, oh shit.
Keyword would.
Exactly.
Would.
Word.
Damn.
Let me get a screen share. Is this the audio here? Let me see. Do we got audio or is this just a fucking picture? What is this? Just a picture? Okay, well there it is. That's all you get. This is how everybody knows that Jaime Munguia is almost finished because of the 90%. I thought this would have been some audio. It is not, but whatever.
Yo,
90% done.
that's a fight though. And that's a fight.
I don't know, man. I'm shocked it's gonna happen. I'm shocked. A guy like Oscar, right, who's topic number 4, in that article where he's discussing why he believes he's finally figured out the reason that Canelo is upset at him.
Right.
He also goes into saying that Jaime and Gilberto are the future and that he really looks forward to matching them both with Canelo. If you're really trying to put Jaime in with Canelo, why would you put him in there with Charlo first unless you're okay with him taking a loss, possibly?
What? Yeah, that's you with the whole mindset of like, yo, he ain't gonna win. They probably have the mindset like, yo, he beats Charlo, he makes noise.
And you're right.
He's the Charlo opponent.
Listen, you're right. If you're Golden Boy matchmakers and you just watched that Charlo fight with Juan Montel Macias, you're looking at it like Jaime fights way better than Juan Montel. Jaime punches way harder than Montiel. So, and he punches in combinations. Like, man, he overwhelmed Rosado. I thought Rosado was gonna do better.
Me too.
Like, way better.
Too, yeah, for sure.
Way better. He overwhelmed Rosado, and unless Charlo could crack him with some shit that earns some major respect.
Right. Well,
He might
Rosado peaked
overwhelm
out
him.
though. Rosado peaked out. So
What you mean by peaked out?
Peaked out. Like he's past his prime.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But he had way more experience than Jaime. That's what we were banking on.
He does got more experience than Jaime.
Jaime ain't been on that level. Rosado has. Rosado was hot too. He was coming off a controversial loss to Jacobs that people thought he won. Arguably the draw with Aries, people thought he won. He knocked out Beck the Bully, who's actually coming back in a tune-up. But yeah, Rosado was on the up. I mean, look at him. He opening up gyms. He living in Cali from Philly.
Silk sheets, man.
Bruh, you in Cali from Philly.
Right.
Like, people escaping Cali to Vegas. He going from Philly to Cali.
He
like,
going from Philly to Cali.
You know what I'm saying?
With Freddie Roach.
Training with Freddie Roach. He taking his chunk out that check. So Rosado was aight. You know what I'm saying? He
and
movies.
He's obviously
Sylvester Stallone, right? Wasn't he did something with Sylvester? Or was that?
Creed,
okay.
Creed, yeah.
That's Sylvester.
Yeah.
And I want to say maybe even the last the last Rocky. Yup, the last Rocky.
What do you mean last Rocky? I thought the Rocky franchise became Creed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the last Rocky, like the last one that was actually called Rocky.
Right.
He was in.
Damn.
He was in. Because that's when
Stallone fought Antonio Tarver?
No, that's when he became the trainer.
Who?
Rocky.
He started training Michael B. Jordan, remember? And he was supposed to be fighting the captain.
Oh, that was Creed.
Yeah. Oh,
that was the original Creed.
Yeah, that was Creed.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Rocky wasn't out since like early 2000s.
No, but they had the last one.
I did this TikTok, which I think, man, does Rocky deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Rocky,
Me too, man. That's
like
what I
Rocky
said.
Balboa? Or?
Yeah.
Like Sylvester Stallone is literally in the Hall of Fame. But people be catching feelings about that.
I mean, some boxers are gonna be like, "Yo, I'm a real fighter. I deserve it."
I mean, become memorable. Ain't Rocky memorable?
I mean, he got the Oscar.
And how many people come out to the Rocky song? Fighters.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's historic.
respect.
It's historic, and I mean, one of the tourist attractions, one of the things to do is go run the Rocky steps.
Right.
Recreate that moment. They got the Rocky Balboa statue standing right next to the steps. So, no, I mean the guy's legendary. He's historic.
So he belongs in the Boxing Hall of Fame because of that?
Yeah, I believe so.
I just think he belongs in it because he made people believe
That they could get fit.
Yeah, bro. Like, so many people. He influenced people.
I was gonna say,
he influenced more people to be boxers than real boxers.
That's what I was about to say. That perhaps might be the reason why he can go into the Hall of Fame.
Word, man.
Because he influenced He influenced me to do push-ups and sit-ups as a kid.
Let's go.
Didn't you start running like that? You ain't start running.
That's what I said. Everybody be like, dun, 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 dun. Come on, like getting
running.
stronger. Like, they
start
wild.
going for that jog.
It's whack that this generation, like his kids ain't gonna watch Rocky.
Nah, they gonna watch Creed though.
They gonna
Hopefully.
watch Rocky.
Hopefully, he don't got no kids now. First Creed came out what year? Check it.
Shit, like 210.
Damn, they ain't watching that.
But
maybe
210.
His kids ain't watching that. He don't got one yet. His kids ain't watching that.
Nah, because
telling you, man.
We watch movies that we weren't born at.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard. Like, I ain't one of those dudes that's all big on Godfathers. I went back and watched it.
2015, you never seen a Godfather?
Yeah.
I never seen a Godfather.
I said I ain't one of them dudes that's big on it. Like, I went back and watched it because of dudes like you.
Right.
Talking like that shit fire. That shit long.
That shit boring too.
Shit long as hell, man.
I couldn't get it. I watched Scarface many times.
Okay.
I try to rewatch
but that ain't a long one. What's that? 2.5 maybe?
That was a long one, nah.
I ain't feel like no 3 hour.
No, it probably was shorter than Godfather. But I watched it a lot growing up, Scarface.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch it when I was growing up because
83, that came out in 83.
What, Godfather?
Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface.
Yeah. But I bet pull up Godfather, first one. That shit black and white.
That shit was like 72.
72.
It was?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah.
But that was a year before my mom was born. That's
Bruh,
crazy.
that shit too old. Even I'm old and I thought that was old, like to go back and watch. That shit was old.
Yeah,
I watched it because people act like it's so good.
Yeah, people do act like it's a classic. You know, people act like Raging Bull's a classic. I do want to see Raging Bull after I saw the trailer. I'm like, yo, this shit look wild, different. It's black and white, but just
but you come from that
different
world.
than Rocky. You know what I mean?
He comes from that cinematography world, so it's like to him. And didn't Scorsese do that bullshit?
Scorsese did it.
See, so people automatically, Scorsese did. UKO, Raging Bull. Man, that shit double whack.
But do you know the storyline?
I wish YouTube ain't flagged. We could put that shit up. So
do you know the storyline?
Did you see my man nose?
Yeah. But you saw Rocky face on part 1.
Come
Looked like
on,
vomit
man.
face. Rocky. Yo, didn't he?
Remember the little fake rubber vomits?
Yeah. His face looked like rubber vomit on his eye.
Yo.
Nah, but Raging Bull I've never watched, but I've seen the trailer. I watched the trailer and I'm like, damn, I gotta watch this film. I just never really had that moment to sit down and dedicate the time to it.
Which film?
Raging Bull.
Nah, man.
I watched the trailer. The trailer was hot. You know? The trailer looked hot.
I hear you, man.
When you get home and you puff one, throw the trailer on.
Nah, man.
Turn your like.
Listen,
nah,
that's
man.
what trailers supposed to do.
Yeah,
they're supposed to
That is
excite you, but when you watch it, it ain't what it is.
You don't even know who won in Rocky.
What you mean?
The final fight. They don't even announce the winner.
They don't
That's
supposed
why
to.
it's so great. That's
Right. So who won?
It brings you to the second one.
Nah, but who won though?
It was Rocky.
Rocky lost.
But he won.
Apollo Creed won.
But he won.
No, he won. What we call that? When the fighter lose, but he still win.
Yeah, he won. He was the people's champ. Why you think Apollo's trainer was like, dog, don't take this fight. That style's all wrong for you. The second time, because he wanted to give him a rematch, he's like, dog, we don't need this bum. Don't take that style. Remember that episode? That part?
They fought a third time.
Mm-hmm. In the gym.
In the gym.
And we ain't get the answer to that.
No, but having those questions is what makes shit so great. My favorite TV show of all time, The Sopranos. What happened at the end?
Neutral caller, call it raging bullshit. Yeah, hell yeah, that new Batman was fire.
You watched it already?
What?
Yeah, cool.
Yo, I ain't in love with him. What's his name?
I don't watch Batman.
Yeah.
He still Rob Pattinson. This motherfucker still sounded all Twilighty and shit, man. He's still same fucking soft-spoken ass bullshit voice. At least Affleck, you know, I guess they added some sort of fucking I am Batman. You know, even Christian Bale had that deep I'm Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who are you? Batman.
Yeah, he's more like Batman. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm Batman from Twilight.
Yeah. Yo, he still had the Twilight voice, but
I'm Batman from Twilight.
But he did his thing. It was pretty dope. Plus, isn't that you in the music world, you know this guy, Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
Oh, yeah, Zoe Kravitz. Yes.
She killed that part. She killed it. She's real good, man.
She's a slayer.
You know what's crazy? She also was in X-Men First Class.
Wasn't she also Catwoman?
No, she is Catwoman.
She is Catwoman.
Yeah. But her Catwoman and Halle Berry's Catwoman,
that's what I'm thinking about.
It ain't even the same. See,
different era Catwoman.
Definitely, because Halle Berry,
different kind of beauty.
Well, I wasn't even talking about the physical. I'm talking about more the storyline. Like Halle Berry, she had like a freak accident and I don't know, started acting like a cat. This girl just likes cats.
She's a
You know what I'm
cat
saying?
girl.
They didn't make it all fucking creepy weird, but that's because times are changing.
Time to change. Well,
It was pretty dope though. I like the Batmobile. They made it more realistic than most Batmans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like his Batmobile wasn't this shit that, the government made. Like the last time he had this big ass fucking.
Who made it now?
No, it looked like a regular fucking Challenger, to be honest with you. Souped the fuck up. The whole engine was in the back.
I don't know what it was, but I was imagining a Bugatti for some strange
I don't
reason.
know. It was huge.
Like the front, you know what I'm saying?
No, because that's how the older Batman's
old
mobiles used to be, all crazy. The last one was pretty good. It was obviously, some sort of military vehicle that the Christian Bale Batman used. But again, it's like, how is he buying that shit? Yeah, he's rich. He's Bruce Wayne, but like.
But you mean, how is he buying it?
Bro, can you just buy a fucking military fucking one-off truck?
Oh.
It's a one-off. Like, did you not see the Christian Bale Batmobile where the shit eventually even turned into a motorcycle? Yeah, man, I'm done.
I never watched them shits.
What?
So
Joker, I watched the Joker with
First of
Joaquin
all,
Phoenix.
how are you a movie dude?
Because I'm not into like Marvel.
But the
and
Christian
DC.
Bale, that 3, what's the fucking director's name, bro? He's like super duper. Christopher Nolan. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's like one of the best directors in the world. He's like up there. What's the dude that did the fucking Avatar shit? He's up there with him. You wilding right now.
Yo.
And then I think his brother was the one that wrote the screen for the I don't know, screenplay or the script, whatever.
So with Charlo,
Damn, he looks so crazy now. Damn, you really be like lounging.
Yeah, he was lounging. He looked like the Godfather.
Yeah.
Sit back.
Look how tall he got.
I got a bad bet.
Nah, I hear you, Champ. Whatever's comfortable.
Nah, but so with everything we talking about, so with Charlo not having fought since June, Munguia.
Damn, has it been since June?
Since June.
And he's going through all this court shit. Let's get into that news and know both he and his brother are being charged for this shit. But let's be clear. For those that don't know what's going on.
Well, Jermall's clear. Now
yes. A new article today, I put it in the pre-pro. They both being charged.
Oh yeah, the TMZ article.
They both being charged, man. Let me pull it up and get you the quotes.
But it's a misdemeanor charge.
Well, in Texas it's different.
No, they said that it's like a max of like 1 year.
Yeah. And it's a felony though. It is well, if it's a misdemeanor, it can't be a felony, but I don't know. We'll see here. It says, according to the Fort Bend County courts, an arrest warrant is being sought for the lineal WBC, WBA, IBF junior middleweight champion stemming from a family incident last September 5th for which twin brother Jermall Charlo was arrested and awaits his first court hearing. Court records indicate that District Attorney, not Daniel Alvarez, District Attorney's office is prepared to charge Jermall with 1 count of terroristic threats of a family or household member, a Class A misdemeanor in the state of Texas. According to the court documents, a copy of which was obtained by Boxing Scene, a still active court case file was opened upon fielding the complaint's statement. After which an arrest warrant was generated. So, yeah, it looks like they're both getting
charged.
Yeah, charged, bro.
But wasn't one already in it?
Yes, Jermall.
Jermall was in it already, so now they added Jermall.
Yeah, but it's just Texas wilding. So I could see Jermall beefing.
Right.
Yo, and you know that my what I told you in studio the last time, it still hasn't come out.
I don't know what that is.
Even with all this family shit. But I'ma just say, my hypothetical is he beefing. you know, I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah. Nah, but
right,
can you just like your family could drop it or the state took over? Because
they could always take over.
Yeah, the state could always.
And that's Commonwealth over there, right, in Texas, right? That's not. They don't have guidelines. They don't follow like, you know, Jersey and New York is like 2C. They don't follow that. They Commonwealth. But all right, so look, basically he's beefing with his family member. So, you know, he's about to fight. So he says some shit. That's why he gets arrested. So
Right.
now the brother's getting arrested for the same thing. He probably was like, man, I'll fuck you up. Terroristic threats. Now you getting arrested, which
Damn.
is crazy.
Yeah, that's blown out.
That's crazy that you could get arrested for saying you're gonna do something.
Yeah, but he said he was going like, man, I'll kill you with my bare hands, something like that.
It doesn't. The article doesn't have the quote.
I read that somewhere. I'll kill you with my bare hands.
But Tim Smith, the vice president of communications for PBC, said we don't comment on legal matters.
Shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Right? That's why lawyers advise.
But the reason I brought this up is, does you know, you're talking about one, Jermall's been out the ring 9 months now?
June. Well, that's kind of typical though, right? 9 months, then you should be having another fight, or you fighting every 6
I
months?
mean, you're right, because they only fight twice a year.
Yeah.
But that's
in
what
a
I'm
calendar year.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. It's already been 9 months. So
All right, so if he sneaks in his next fight, what? Let's say you're right.
June.
Yeah,
It
he's
has
saying
to be
like
June.
2 fights this year.
Yeah, it'll be a year.
May booked.
May
so
booked.
June and realistically.
Yeah, Gervonta's in May. Plus, we got Canelo in May.
Right.
It's gonna be hard.
Benavidez.
What you mean? Why would it be hard to have a date?
Yeah, I mean, he's a Showtime fighter.
Right.
He's a he's a PBC.
Oh yeah,
fighter.
you're right. Boxing Scene has the quote. It says, according to the documents, the same complainant who alleged to have been assaulted by Jermall claimed that Jermall told him, "I'll kill you with my bare hands."
He got scared. It was like, oh, 911. He ain't playing.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? This is a legal case, so it's not like the family members looking to sue. It would have been a civil suit. And this day, the family member want them
press charges.
Yeah, he want them
press
arrested.
charges. Damn, and they can't like bless him with some bread.
I'm sure you could settle.
Yeah, but then that's why I'm asking. The state took over.
That's different. I don't, you know, laws change from state to state, man. All I can say is in Jersey for sure,
you in trouble.
they could pick it up if they want. The state could pick it up if the party drops it.
That sucks.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man, again, just doubling back. I mean, with the whole legal situation, time out of the ring, is this even the right time for him to take this fight with Jaime?
You know, I always say that life doesn't stop for nobody, and I think this applies. Like, you still got a career. If you're serious about your career,
I mean, and he still was in the gym a few weeks ago posting stuff like
Right.
biggest super middleweight, you know, best ever, all this stuff.
I don't think the outside world affects him mentally. You know, they say it's hard to get depressed if you work out, right? Like you work out, it's impossible to feel depressed. Athletes, you know, you hear like Ryan Garcia suffer anxiety, so maybe that shit don't apply, or maybe Canelo's true, he don't really work out. I think like Jermall and Jermall work out hard, man, and I feel like they take out their life frustrations on that heavy bag, on the speed bags, in sparring. That's why they're so emotional. You know what I'm saying? You could only think of them like going in the gym with like the mindset of like, yo, my cousin, and I'm just speaking hypothetical, and then like beat the shit out of everything in front of them, you know? So I don't think that affects, that outside affects. If anything, it makes him more fueled up.
let's hope, right?
Let's hope. Yeah, because timing is everything. And it would be unfortunate for Charlo, who's been waiting for a Canelo opportunity to get picked off by, you know, what Oscar De La Hoya believes to be, you know, a future Canelo opponent in Jaime Munguia.
Maybe the Oscar team and the Munguia team see it like, yo, he's too distracted, man. There's no way.
No, and looking at that last fight, again, if I'm Jaime, I'm looking at the Montreal fight like, man, I'm a better fighter than Montreal, and I can do better.
Let's be clear. It was PBC the one that sent the offer to Jaime. It wasn't the other way around. It wasn't Golden Boy and Oscar sending Charlo the offer.
Right.
Okay.
So obviously PBC, Charlo, the team, you know, everybody feels more than comfortable and confident in a fighter. Yo,
Yeah.
Jermall's like, I'm good. Everything's cool, whatever. They clearly wouldn't have sent an offer right now had that not been the case.
I mean, or they're sending it because Charlo is frustrated because, again, if I'm Charlo, I'm not happy. If I'm Charlo, I'm very frustrated from a career standpoint because my brother, my twin brother, who the world thinks, even though he's my twin, is smaller, or the little brother,
Right.
or the younger brother,
Right.
he's so far ahead of me in legacy. Like, I haven't even unified ever. This dude's about to be undisputed. I haven't faced any of my contemporaries ever.
Right.
This dude has cleaned out the division. Like, there has to be some sense of frustration where he's like, yo, I know you can't get me the Canelo fight. You offered him $100 million, but you got to get me a fight. Everybody's laughing at me. Like, I haven't fought nobody in how many fucking years? Since
June.
No, bro. What the fuck you mean since June? Like, what name did we get excited for Charlo?
I got you.
He ain't fought nobody since Julian Williams. Like, none of them names we cared about. Yes, there was slight, respect and
from the Derevyanchenko
maybe
fight?
excitement from the Derevyanchenko fight, but it's like we know what it was. Like,
Nah,
it's not my fault you chose to fight a dude that I'm forced to tell my audience came off of 2 back-to-back losses.
Right.
Do I choose to remember every single time that I say this, that Derevyanchenko should have won the Gennady, or do we forget to say that eventually?
Right.
And it's just 2 losses, and now a 3rd loss, and then he lost again to Adames. So, like, how good is that win? Does it even fucking matter? My man's a habitual loser.
Yeah,
Well,
nah.
I mean, he was the only person to stop him.
Who? Jermall?
Jermall. So
I don't know what you talking about because Jermall went 12 with Derevyanchenko.
Look that one up.
Screen shit. No, it's there.
It's there.
Yeah, screen
Oh,
shit.
you know what? I'm thinking
He's
that
never
same
been
night-
knocked out.
No, I'm thinking the same night with Jermall and Banana.
But look, my man, like people want to. They're gonna try their best to give Charlo credit for Derevyanchenko, but his last 5 fights, he's won 1.
Right. But it was because Derevyanchenko, the way he looked against Gennady. So they were comparing Gennady's fight with Charlo's fight.
Exactly.
So that's
the thing.
Praises
like,
he got.
You thought he won. Maybe I thought he won. 6 months went by. 9 months went by. Are we gonna remember in 18 months? That's what I'm saying. Or am I gonna forget to say, oh, he should have got the decision in that Gennady fight? Or are we just gonna read this shit like, man, that dude lost 5 out of his. He lost 4 out of his last 5.
We will read it, but on Jamall's defense, he did better than Gennady. You know what I'm saying?
He looked great.
That was the memorable. That was the whole conversation, right?
I mean, he
it was about
better than
that.
Jacobs.
But I mean, credit has to go to Derevyanchenko too for taking this sort of resume. Like, for a dude with 13 wins and 4 losses, which is only 17 fights, right? I mean, he's on that Better Beef trip, except he's lost where Better Beef has won. But I mean, this is a lot of names: Carlos Adames, Jermall Charlo, Gennady Golovkin, Jack Coolclay, which you might not know, but he's been in a hell of a lot of eliminators with different people like Andrade and Derevyanchenko himself, and I think maybe even Jacobs. But Jacobs is on his resume. Terry Johnson is on his resume. Mike Guy, who just upset our guy from out here in Vegas, Mama's boy. Jesse Nicklow. So he's fought a lot of names with 17 fights. He just hasn't been able to win any of those top names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't beat the big ones.
Yeah.
So, but you still gotta. I guess you gotta. He still counts, man, as a name on your resume.
Absolutely.
At that point, now he won't. It's like Gamboa though. Like, people still using Gamboa.
Yeah.
Every fighter that has been fighting.
You're right. Let me see how many losses in a row does Gamboa have.
Every fighter that fights Gamboa right now is like just to get a rep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with competition. It's like, put him name. Like, he's really getting used for his name.
Right.
But is it worth something now? You know what I'm saying? Like, he fights Isaac Cruz. Is it really worth if Isaac knocks him out?
I'm sorry. I want that fight, man.
What fight?
The Isaac Cruz Yurorkis Gamboa.
Oh, I do too. I like that because Isaac Cruz won my freaking attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After the Gamboa. I mean, after the.
But you see Gamboa
Gervonta.
doing better than Derevyanchenko. Look, Gamboa was on a 4-fight win streak, and he got 2 losses back to back right now. Tank and Haney.
Right. And now he's going to lose to Isak.
Maybe. Isaac got 2 losses already.
He does?
Yeah, he had losses already.
Yo, I thought he was a fighter with a O.
He got 1 loss. I was wrong. I was right. He got 2 losses now. Tank.
The Tank.
And he had a loss to Luis Montana Alvarez. And he also had
my cousin.
He also had a draw.
Damn.
Yeah.
But let's not go there though. Let's not do
Google.
that.
Look at Google. They want me to buy rims for the vet so bad. Look at them. They stalking me.
Yo, you got the vet outside?
Nah.
Oh, I was looking for it. That's how I was trying to find the building.
Nah. I flew in. I gotta.
Oh, you flew. Oh, that's right. You didn't get the cars
I gotta
transported.
ship the cars. Yeah, I gotta transport.
For some reason, I thought they were here. I thought the vet was out here.
I wanted to be.
Nah, I thought like
because once it's here, we taking pictures in front of the vet. Fuck the fucking sign, yo.
Yo, hopefully vet give you a sponsor, Chevrolet.
Yeah, man.
Try that. You know, get 3 vets. One's for Danny Alvarez.
Yeah, I don't know about a vet for Danny, man. We're gonna have to put Danny in a Sprinter van.
I'm a truck guy too.
You need a Sprinter van.
Like I'm not a sports car kind of guy.
Yeah,
I like luxury.
I mean,
sports cars.
I'm not really into sports cars. Like, I'm just into muscle cars.
Whatever you want to call it.
Is that the same? I don't think that's the same.
You sure?
Yeah.
Look, man, whatever you want to call it.
Because it's speed, man. The muscle is the speed. I saw you just disguising it as muscle.
See, but some luxury cars, they got that speed too.
Yeah. You know, I actually, the other day, right, we was in traffic and I'm like, damn, I should have just got, for what I paid for that,
what?
I should have just got the Panamera or your truck.
Or the Porsche.
Yeah, or your truck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't find a truck no more.
Because, bruh, I tried to go to the airport in that shit. I got to put my suit. Nobody can come. My suitcase is in the passenger.
Yeah.
That shit don't fit in the trunk.
Nah, that's just supposed to be your second car.
It is my second car.
Your first one's supposed to be SUV.
But I'm in Florida,
right.
So my airport, the closest one is 48 minutes. So what do I want to drive? The sedan, or do I want to drive my little baby that I barely get to drive because I work so hard? Like, so I put that suitcase in the passenger.
So you parked it in the lot?
Yeah.
No, you parked it in the lot at the airport.
Yeah. Short, long-term parking.
Oh, right.
Top floor.
Yeah, top floor.
Top floor. You took a picture of the sign where you parked.
I did take a picture of where I parked. That Tampa airport is huge. That was even further drive. Imagine that, like having this car and you can't fit your luggage in the trunk, so you decide not to drive it. Now you got to drive 1 hour and 20 to Tampa.
Right.
I'd rather do 1 hour and 20 in the vet.
I be seeing those vets a lot lately.
No,
though.
they beautiful.
Seeing the
me and Haney, man, we got good taste.
I saw like the
and
gray.
Tevin Farmer. You know, it's mad fighters got him. What fighter just bought a red one like me? Fucking Ken Porter got one. His shit. He got the damn. Ken got the top, bro.
Top.
What? Yo, he got like $30,000 worth of options in probably carbon fiber alone.
Damn.
Alone, carbon fiber roof, wing, fucking side skirts. Like, god damn.
So y'all gonna pull up next to each other?
I can't really.
I know.
He gonna shut me down.
That's what I'm saying. That's that. So now if a Ferrari pull up next to him, does it shut him down?
I mean, it depends if you're a girl, and I don't mean you. I mean women, and maybe that's sexist.
It might not. It might be like the horsepower.
Sexist?
Nah.
Is it sexist to say that women don't know much about cars?
Yeah, that would be sexist. So you said like
borderline.
Yo, muscle and speed.
I'm just saying, can they tell the difference? Can the normal woman know the difference between a Ferrari?
Yes. They gonna be like, yo, that's the Rory.
Get the fuck.
They ain't even gonna pronounce the F.
They don't know that yellow horse.
No, bro.
You bugging.
What?
They know the horse.
The yellow horse versus the flag. The flag.
Yo, girls know. Look, they favorite fucking selfie. Like a girl, your typical girl dream selfie. Move the head slightly next to the headrest in the car so they can
show the seat.
So they can show the double R or they can show the Bentley or the horse. Like,
yeah.
Bro, they know.
Yeah, they know.
They know for sure.
And they know.
I mean, that's them Instagram girls that you follow. Stop your bullshit. Yo, we got a cash app from Sosa Smith that says conviction makes it easy for a civil suit. So I get him.
Oh, conviction first.
This has turned into an untitled.
Yeah. I mean, it's the vibe. Yo, we got Anthony Johnson that says, let's go, champ. Well, let's go, champ. Anthony just came out of nowhere, and it's been like 10 days straight. My man just...
Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, he just consistent morning super chat.
Yeah, I was there.
Shout out to you, champ.
Anthony Johnson, I'm confusing him for Anthony Cobra.
Edwards, yeah.
Yeah,
I figured.
Yo, man, the chat is cruel sometimes.
Why? What they saying?
Don't go
This
look
guy
at it.
said Danny gets hauled around in a tractor trailer.
Wait, who said that?
Al Merino.
Yo, damn, Danny. I mean, look, it's all good. Once I'm here, we gonna work out, man. Like, I know right now you on chill mode, but like, especially once we're in the new building. The new building got the gym downstairs. That's gonna be the easiest thing. I just pray that he does get that building, because that would be the ultimate convenience. You know, driving to the gym is a bitch.
Yo, you could go like straight from the gym to the studio.
No, from the studio. Wait till you go. You going to see the building tomorrow?
Today.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming. What time he said? 6?
Like now.
Oh, he texted. I mean, he just called me. He always called me while I'm live. Let me hit him up. Tell him you here.
Now he knows I'm in a group text with him.
Oh, because he just literally hit me.
He probably wondering about the show.
But yeah, man. Charlo,
yeah, I want to go to the new building. I got to do I'm actually going to record in that new building. Fuck that. Get some behind the scenes footage of that amazing thing.
Oh, you been there already?
What?
Yeah.
I told him he can't.
Where is it?
He can't even start handing out offices till I pick my shit.
Where is it?
It's out here. I don't
I
know
know,
where. You know I don't know where.
Like close to here?
Bro, I don't even know if I'm northwest, nothing. I don't know
5 minutes away. 5 minutes away.
I don't know if I'm northwest.
In a car.
Yeah, in a car.
Yeah, in a car.
Hell yeah, in a car.
No walk.
You know the UFC building's right here.
I didn't go that far.
No, it's literally right there.
As soon as you walk outside, it's right there.
Where McGregor was running in the water?
Oh, that's the one where Dana White owns the building?
Yeah.
Damn, he owns the building?
Of course.
Yeah,
not the UFC?
Well, yeah, the UFC. But
Come on.
Well, he designed it. He said he bought it out of his own pocket.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a cash app from Sosa Smith at $10. He says, the donation squad. Shout out to you, champ.
Damn,
Appreciate
champ.
that.
Should have got us all some Malibuyas.
So that's tomorrow.
Yo, Pat was trying to take me to catch last night. I'm like, chill, I got to do a 6 a.m., fams.
6
He always doing that.
You know, it's 6 a.m. out here
I know,
just
I
to
know.
meet
I
the
thought
9
about that.
a.m. schedule, bro.
You gonna get up with us?
This is hard work dedication.
Yo,
I put in hard work dedication, goddammit. Yo, I'm serious. Somebody would have changed their schedule. Somebody would have been like, yo, I always do my show at 9. I'm going to keep doing it at 9.
Yeah.
And, you know, I want to keep doing it at 9 Eastern.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
That was where your following came from.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I got
Can't
another
change.
one here. Let me see what we got. We got Majimbe Munguia and Dudu Duck Jambek.
Who Dudu?
Boo Boo.
I knew it.
Y'all terrible.
Yeah, bad.
No, but he said Dudu. I'm just reading what he wrote.
I hear you.
I'm just hey Andre, I'm reading what he wrote.
He super chatted.
Punch got good relationships. My man had 17 views on a video, and Andre was one of them. That's crazy. Andre love that dude.
They from the same town, aren't they?
Nah.
Ain't
Andre like in Providence somewhere.
Punch ain't from
in New
Boston?
York. Nah. He from New York.
Boo Boo not from Boston. Boo Boo from Providence, Rhode Island.
That's the same. That motherfuckers be saying.
Yeah, it's the same, you know, direction.
Yeah, that's like saying Newark and Jersey City.
Yeah, I think it's that close.
I think it is that close too.
Boston is recreational, right? Massachusetts.
Yeah. Boston is.
Yeah. Smart state.
I don't know. I just remember when we went out there August of 2018 for the Boo Boo and Billy Joe press conference for the
I was
fight
looking
that-
at those pictures. Damn. I'm
for
going
the
to have to
fight-
pull those up.
For the fight that never happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's recreational or not, but yo, me and Ness was out of there, yo. We driving back from Boston.
What
to
year was
Jersey.
that?
August 2018. Anuel had just dropped. We stuck in dead traffic,
Oh,
bro.
wait, Providence, right?
Bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
Bumping the shit out of Anuel and enjoying those cones.
Wait, what you mean? Oh, the music.
Yeah. Bumping Anuel, enjoying the cones.
Yeah. I thought you said like you bumped into him.
Yo, you terrible, Ken.
Here they go, Boston. Yo, damn. I would have to
send it to your iCloud.
That's too much, man.
Airdrop it.
Bullshit. Hey, that sucks.
Can't airdrop it.
But it don't even matter because none of these are view. I just noticed that we didn't take any together. I guess I took pictures for you and you took pictures for me.
Yeah, me and you never took pictures together.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I'm bugging out. I'm like, yo, my watch say 3 o'clock. Did it die?
6 o'clock.
Well, it's 9 o'clock at home.
Oh,
yeah, definitely 9 at home.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. I should text Boo Boo this. I'm gonna text him like, yo, this how long I've been rocking with you. Meanwhile, you don't call me back.
Yeah, send him that.
Yo, his dreads little as hell and that shit.
That's funny. I remember he had no dreads.
That's what I'm saying.
In fucking Barclays Center.
Yeah.
Yo, that was the same day Eddie Hearn got pantsed.
August 24th.
Yeah, I knew it was August of 18. That was the same day Eddie Hearn got pantsed in the hotel lobby.
Yes, they pulled his pants down.
Yo,
that little Liam dude, right? It was like Liam Walsh.
Was it Liam Walsh?
I don't know. One of them Walshes.
Well, he had
I thought it was a
sweatpants
Walsh.
on?
I don't know.
I don't even think they were Eddie. I'm pretty sure they're with Frank Warren.
Nah, because Eddie reposted it. I mean, they're cool either way.
Oh, either way. But regardless of how it happened or how it was set up, Eddie Hearn got pants in that hotel lobby, in the same hotel lobby that I interviewed Kid Galahad, and he turned the camera around to make fun of, what was he making fun of? My mustache. He was making fun of my mustache.
Eddie Hearn.
No, Kid Galahad, right? So I grabbed the camera and I made fun of his receding hairline.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Didn't he just lose though?
He did. Man.
He lost his belt to Kiko, knocked him out.
Kiko Martinez.
That was crazy. Kiko was probably like 38 when he did that shit. I got Supermax who says, if you're trying to line up Jaime with Nello, then trying to beat Charlo takes an opponent off the list and puts you on everyone's radar, which is exactly what De La Hoya hinted at. He's like, I got Gilberto and Jaime. They're going to be knocking on Canelo's door soon. So that's another version of that. Like, if you take out Charlo, you're definitely knocking on Canelo's door. Plus, it's more marketable for Canelo. If you beat Charlo, now Canelo's like, well, that's a big fight because it's Mexican versus Mexican.
Right. But if Charlo beats Hyman,
it's also a big fight for him. It boosts him.
I think they're gonna discredit it.
No, because he'll be like, it don't matter what the people say. He needs to take the mic and be like, one Mexican down, another one to go. Send me the real one. Yeah. Canelo, where you at? Ooh. Where you at? Stop sending me these little boys.
Yeah, that will work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but why I thought of, like, when you said De La Hoya hinted, I heard it in my head. He want payday? Like, so Oscar is pretty wise, moving that Jaime chess piece.
But once again, let's not forget, it ain't Oscar. It ain't Golden Boy. PBC sent the offer.
Right.
But they, at least they're entertaining it. If Jaime's saying is 90, he's taking the power away from Oscar. And really, is the power with Oscar? Isn't Jaime co-promoted with Fernando Beltran?
Yes.
All right.
So he ain't really like, Oscar can't make the decision without, I'm sure. I mean, unless it's a Frank Warren Tyson Fury deal where Bob took over completely. And you just like, because...
Did he take over completely?
I mean...
They were for sure the part of the purge bid.
Absolutely. But it seems like he only fucks with Bob, really. Mac, what up? What up, man? What up? Sit down, man. I know Mac looking around in the community. They don't know, but this mac and cheese from Las Vegas, every time Ness come through to Vegas, man, he meets me here, picks me up. He's been listening to the show for years, long time listener. And it's like I said, man, you guys, nothing changed, man. Just because we got a studio, we still got a community. As long as it's not 20 people at once, we want to let whoever's in Vegas that listens to the show come through and just put a face to the name, man. I know they've been hearing me talk about you for quite some time. So what's up? What it do?
What up? What's up?
Oh, turn that mic on.
What up?
Yeah. Hello? Yeah, a little closer. Oh, okay. What's up, fam?
What's up?
What's up, Danny, baby? What's up, Jermaine?
All right.
Oh, man, I just stopped through to say what's up, show my face to the fam. You know, that's it. You know, come see my dude Nestor.
Why they call you mac and cheese?
'Cause I'm a Mac.
Okay, and you
He
get the
originally
cheese?
from the
And I be
Bay.
cheesing, man. Yeah, you know.
Originally from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Nah, cheese.
How long you been
also
in
make
Vegas,
money.
Cheese?
Shit, I've been out here for like almost 12 years now.
Loving it?
Loving it. I ain't going back.
That's what's up.
Too expensive in Cali.
Yeah.
Yo, well, Ron,
Be careful with that soda,
It's empty,
man.
it's empty, it's
The
empty.
bang.
My man been banging. Look,
Nah,
he got
but-
stains on the desk.
But no, Ron, remember he left the Bay and moved to Brooklyn, and it was cheaper for him. But he was like, "Yo,
Damn.
I couldn't do it
The
no more."
Bay to Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Silicon
So the
Valley.
Bay that
Silicon Valley.
expensive?
Yeah, bro, the Bay is Cali
Yo.
still. It's 10 point something just in taxes. When
Look.
you buy a shirt, they charge you 10 point something taxes.
I don't know what it is.
Damn.
I don't know what it is now, but a couple years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, I had a family friend living out there, and I looked up just shit about San Francisco. At that time, like I said, 2-3 years ago, you could make $105,000 and still be considered low income.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit.
Damn,
They
the
got
Bay?
houses. They got houses. Regular houses, $1 million houses, man. 900,000 just for like a regular house.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but that's what I feel New York is like.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You get a regular brownstone, no parking.
Nothing.
This shit like
And
1.5 or 3 mil.
And they're like
That's what I'm trying to understand.
row houses where,
Yeah.
where my house is literally
Leaning on yours.
No, they're constructed together.
Right.
Like if you burn, I burn. Like that
Yeah.
shit is
I like
crazy.
them brownstones.
Yeah, brownstone. It could be like 1.5. And you still got to do
And
work
I'm sure
on
the
it.
market went up now.
That shit is terrible, man. You buy a house in the is a brownstone from like the 60s and the shit is like, 1.5.
Right.
Yo, speaking of house, I sold my house a couple days ago. Finally,
The Elizabeth one.
the one in Jersey.
My man got that check.
God is good. I ain't know, cause you know how it is, man. You go, things happen, time of closing, and you end up not closing, man. So I'm happy, man.
This
Got
the
that
best time too.
Yeah, got that motherfucker up off me.
Whew.
The economy going
And
to shit.
it's not that it was a hassle. Obviously, I had a. Now I see I was leaving money on the table, but that was my best friend, so it was okay.
Right.
Now I see I could have been charging way more.
Oh, yeah?
But I was still comfortable with what I was charging, so it wasn't like it was a burden. But
Oh, you
I ain't
rented? You had somebody rent?
Oh, of
renting.
course.
Oh, yeah.
How am I not gonna have it as a rental?
I know.
Man,
I know
crazy
what you mean.
rental income property quickly, but I had to get rid of it though because I got no plans on going over there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need that in your life.
Nah. So Mac, what up, man?
Man, I'm just here.
What's
you
the
know.
biggest news you've heard all day, man? A lot of shit been happening today. Today's been a good day in terms of news, man. I think the biggest thing for me was the Wilder AJ possibility. That's something that boxing dropped the ball on. If they could give us that again, it'd be like Christmas.
Yeah, we need to do something to get Wilder. We need to, we need some type of noise with him. We need him to say something. I'm looking forward to seeing him trying to come back. I like Wilder, but hey, man,
Step
if he retires,
outside, Enrique.
If he retires, so be it. He did what he had to do for his family. They straight.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see him fight again.
Me too, without a doubt, man. Let me see. I think we got some other news and notes we got to get to. And if you guys want to call in, the number 1425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. I guess we could wrap up with the De La Hoya believing that Canelo, the beef, originated when he said that Canelo should leave Eddie Reynoso. And now that he's had some time to think about it, he says basically that could be the only thing where Canelo could have interpreted as disloyal, because he said that Oscar has no loyalty. And obviously he's talking about, Oscar insinuating that he should get another look or bring someone else into the camp. Oscar didn't give a date, but I'm assuming he must have said that after Floyd or Laura, because it's been it's been a minute though since he looked bad that he would need a second set of eyes in
The
there.
first Golovkin fight, perhaps.
Yeah, because Canelo and him, they didn't talk in the ring for a long time. They get in the ring and be smiling, but won't look at each other.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tension.
I think there was a lot of tension the last few years, honestly, together. The last maybe 2 years or so. So,
well, didn't it come out in the lawsuit that they had been talking via lawyers for like a year or two already? So
yeah, I saw on Twitter that under that same post with the Oscar De La Hoya's comment saying, you know, his judgment or his opinion on this camp, people were saying, oh nah, it was more about him having a little side deals in the zone. So wouldn't that make more sense to label somebody disloyal versus your opinion on my trainer? Absolutely.
Especially, you know, all the stuff that Canelo claims he didn't know.
Right.
Like, he claims he told Oscar he's not fighting Gennady. The lawsuit alleged that Oscar had, you know, deals with DAZN, claiming that it would be like $47 million to Canelo just to get that fight. Like, things that Canelo didn't agree to. There was also, I think, the 2 different contracts too. Like, one that Canelo had and one that DAZN had, different from each other. So I don't know. It was crazy, and that does make sense to blame him disloyal or no loyalty for something like that.
Most sensible one. Because now look at it in hindsight. Look at the relationship that Eddie and Canelo have.
No, they hugging, and it's crazy too. I know Oscar got to be mad, even though he's confident. That's why we're talking about him. He says he's confident he'll work with Canelo again, and he's sure it'll be with Jaime and Gilberto Ramirez, which are 2 good fights. I've been wanting Canelo to fight Gilberto.
What you think about? You remember when Canelo got the 10-fight deal with DAZN? I think Oscar had his hand in the cookie jar too much. I think Canelo wasn't feeling him because he wasn't knowing what Oscar was getting out of it. You know what I mean? That's what blew up the whole thing in the beginning.
No, that lawsuit was crazy when it came out that Canelo was 90% of the Golden Boy income.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's crazy.
90%. That's everything.
Bro, that means that your company is like
making no money.
One egg, one goose.
Well, they making money.
They got the PP loans.
But now they're not making nothing. Ain't nobody fighting. Ryan's supposed to step up, be the one.
I mean, who they got? Ryan,
his fight comes up when?
Valdez.
It's in April. It's in April too, right?
Oh, Valdez,
no, Valdez is with
Top
Top Rank. Ryan's fight is when?
Oh shit, April 4th or nah? Something.
Nah, it ain't that soon. The 2nd? Damn. So he must have been switched trains.
Or the 9th, maybe.
I know it's in April 15th. One of those dates. Who fights April 4th? Or
the 2nd.
Who fights the 2nd?
Oh no.
Isn't there a big April fight early?
No, I think it's the end. Obviously, Shakur and Valdez, and then you got Franchon Cruz instead of Roos, and then you got Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor.
That's a big one too.
Spence Ugas is the
16th.
Okay. That's good.
That's another fight in April that's big.
Tyson Fury.
Oh, Fury.
Fury 22nd, right?
And Isak Cruz and Gamboa.
That's the 16th.
Yeah.
So
they fighting.
Ryan's fight is the 9th of April. That's pretty soon. That's good. We're about 29, 30 days away from.
Same day as Lubin.
Oh, really? And that's out here.
He's fighting Fundora, right?
Lubin fighting out here in the Virgin Hotel. Where is that? Virgin Casino.
That's across the street from. Yeah, the old Hard Rock. Across the street from Medman.
Damn. So I wonder what. Oh no, Hard Rock and Planet Hollywood. I was about to confuse it with Planet Hollywood.
No. Hard Rock, the old Hard Rock across the street from Medman.
Don't Bob do a lot of his fights there too?
Yeah, they did a summer series. That's where Shakur fought.
Yeah.
That's where Josh Taylor and
so it looks like PBC got the deal with them this year then, because Bob had it for the pandemic. You talking about all the bubble fights, right?
No, not the bubble fights. After the bubble
last fight, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the $400,000 fight.
No, the fight well, not the last one, but the one before Jamel, and that same place.
Yeah, the $400,000 tune-up, right?
And that's the same place Loma fought Nakatali. What's his name?
Nakatilia.
That's the Japanese.
Oh, Nakatani.
Nakatani, yeah. And
I thought you were talking Nakatilia, the one that fought
Shakur.
Yeah, but you're talking about Nakatani.
But same venue where Nakatilia fought him. So
you ain't get Shakur in here yesterday? That was LA or that was in Vegas?
It was here.
That was here, but I'm working on it.
Oh, he out here training.
Yeah, Shakur's having camp out here.
Does he have a place out here too, or what?
They got a whole team house though, right? They all staying together because Kenneth Sims was just in here saying that he was bringing Jared, but Jared ain't wake up and someone else ain't wake up. So it sounds like a few of them.
Well, that's a different house. That's not. Yeah, that's a different house. Kenny Sims, Chris Williams, and Jared Anderson. I don't know if Shushu was in there. I know Shushu's. If not in New, he should. No, he'll probably be in New York in a couple days if he's not there already. But yeah, that was a different house. I know that usually they're in this other house, so I don't know if it's like Jay Prince's house or a Top Rank house, or I don't know what the deal is.
That's one of them gym houses, right? Like training houses, or just sleep.
Nah, there's
a training facility.
No. They stay in like mansions and. Obviously just train in Vegas, train out here.
Oh, so they stay in the mansion and they go to the gym.
Right.
I got D Nice in the 718 says first Rocky was 1976, and it's still 2022, and we still talking about it. Right. For sure, Hall of Fame.
Yo, there's a scene in Rocky that I didn't catch on to as a kid. I caught on to as an adult when I watched it. He used to collect money for like the number man and shit.
Yeah. He was the muscle for a mobster.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. He was like a street fighter that they seen had potential, or I don't know. How did Rocky get into that first fight? What made him?
He knew Mickey.
Mickey.
Yo, that Rocky's motherfucker.
I gotta watch
That's what I'm
that again
saying.
for that
Like,
part.
I'm an advocate of him standing on Hall of Fame. Like that scene when he goes to visit the priest.
Yeah.
I used to just like do that. Hey, yo, father.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. I mean, you throw me down like I got to fight.
Yeah.
Father fucking bless him from the window. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Fire, man. How could you not love that movie? Go back and watch it.
Scarface scene that I know a quote from is like, "Get in my kindness, si viene sandwich." Y'all don't know that part? Nah, all right, move on. Get in my kindness, si viene sandwich. Nobody know that part.
Nah, I mean,
what was the scene? Where were
remember
they at?
when there was like they cut to the scene, they serving food out the truck, and then Manny, the guy's like, "Yo, put more carne in here," which is meat.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Get in my carne, si viene sandwich." And then
so Rocky was a late replacement.
Oh yeah. Oh nah.
He was a late replacement.
Nah, he wasn't. Maybe he was, but Apollo Creed picked him, handpicked him. He was like, "Yo, we need a regular guy from the streets."
Yeah. He gave the Common Joe.
Right, Common Joe a chance. Yeah. That's who Apollo Creed is. I remember that.
That shit was a tune-up. That in this modern day era, we call that a tune-up gone wrong.
Right.
Or bad, whatever.
An upset.
I got my Gene Bet right back at us. Let me see. Is that numero tres? Not yet. Almost. All right. But he says, movie suggestions from a guy that raves about men in spandex saving the world. Hand in my face.
Who's that?
Hashtag Godfather the greatest. This is some dude that is trying to belittle superhero movies by saying they wear spandex.
Wow. Well.
That's all. Nah, but that's my Gene Bet trying to say that Godfather is good. He feels we put it down.
He loves it. There's some people that just like the cult following of.
Yeah.
So I'm like that more with TV shows than movies.
Which TV show?
The Sopranos.
I mean, you can't nitpick. You can't nitpick The Sopranos. Shit was fire.
The Sopranos.
It was so good they made a spinoff. You got Tony's Life now.
The movie?
Well, the upbringing,
the upbringing.
The HBO Max one?
Yeah.
That shit was boring.
I ain't watch it. I ain't had time.
I was like watching it with one eye open. Like,
I got Mad Bet in Kansas City says Joshua thinking Wilder damage. Let's get it. Let's see who is more fragile. And I'm gonna say I agree. Eddie and AJ looking at it like, bro, he just had 3 tough fights. You better be able to beat this motherfucker.
Right.
AJ just had 2 tough fights.
Not really.
Not 2. He had
just that one. And that wasn't tough. It was just a surprise for him. Like Wilder.
Wait, the Ruiz was a tough fight for him.
That
and
ain't back
Usyk.
to back. That ain't back to back.
It can't be back to back. You right.
That ain't back to back. One of them shits was like 2019, wasn't it? Almanac.
What?
DA.
What fight?
Joshua Ruiz won.
The first one was
June 1st.
June 1st, 2019.
See?
Damn.
I put like 40 or 60 on there and won like 240.
Damn,
Ooh, I was juiced.
bruh. And I was sitting in my living room. JD in Texas, fucking Mike from Michigan. Where the fuck is Mike from? Somewhere in the Midwest.
Mike Gross.
Yeah,
He was living in Indiana, right?
Indiana. Who else was and I'm just sitting there like, man, Andy ain't gonna, man, this dude all fat. I'm just talking crazy. And then that punch landed.
I remember.
I couldn't believe it.
I remember you called me that morning. You was like, "Yo, you back in your mans?" I'm like, "Bro, I was so confused. I'm like, who's my man?" What do you mean, the Mexican? Andy, oh man, Andy finna get his ass smoked.
I thought he was gonna get
You see Andy's face though when he got dropped? I was like, ooh, he mad. I seen it, right? And he got up. I was like, he not hurt. He mad. He mad.
That was a good ass fight, man.
Yeah, it was a good ass fight.
I was so disappointed in the rematch. Did not live up to that first. That first fight was action. Andy gave us action.
I kind of expected it a little bit.
Yeah,
only because
the first fight,
the second.
Oh,
only because Andy was on fucking tour. This man was living his best life.
Yeah, you seen him out. He
It's
is
sad,
buying new
man.
cars. He
But
got
that's-
the big house. He was chilling.
That's what happens, bro. Like that's. Listen, when you never had and you get, you gotta go get.
Yeah, I
you
ain't
gotta
mad at
go
him.
get.
Shit,
You
he
gotta
did
level
his
up,
job.
man.
And he trained himself for the AJ fight.
It's crazy. Nah.
The first one?
Oh, the first.
Yeah, the first
Nah.
one.
He was with Robles for the
yeah,
first.
Yeah.
He was with
Well,
Robles for the
who was
first.
he training? He was training the fight before? Oh, no, the Parker fight.
Talking to the mic.
Oh, the
I
Parker
got
fight, yeah.
Catherine Murray sending a super sticker just saying nope. And I'm guessing that's on Jaime versus Charlo.
I don't know. We've been talking
Nope,
about
but what way? Nope. Like nope,
Well,
he ain't
we
got
don't
it.
know.
Who
because-
knows
because-
that we lost that? That was an old super chat. I got Epoxy Magic, fat $10. Shout out to you. Says, gotta love the American arrogance, telling other races what they are and should be.
Talking about.
Is that when we were talking Vlad? Did we even talk Vlad today? And the whole the Bivol, Canelo, Russia. Gotta be that. Gotta be.
Because Klitschko was like, absolutely not.
He said absolutely not now.
Klitschko
Because the
said-
last quote I seen, he doesn't feel Bivol should be in the Canelo fight because he's Russian.
Right. And it was like, yeah, absolutely not. Should be pulled or whatever. Should be pulled.
Oh.
Like absolutely should not be fighting.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I thought I saw should not be allowed to fight.
Yeah, should not be allowed to fight.
I didn't see absolutely. You saucing it up.
I did sauce it. I'm just saying, man, like on my way here, Brian was telling me, we was talking about, like, I was like, yo, damn, when the fuck gas gonna drop again, right?
Yeah.
Like, this shit gonna go forever. And then he's just got into like this rant about like, yo, it ain't even like they blaming it on Russia and Ukraine to make it this big thing, but it's really like Putin and his one man enemy. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody's paying for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Everybody.
So right, like not letting Bivol fight, it's kind of
Crazy. It feels like we're turning the clock back on life and going back 40, 50 years.
What? How so?
Bruh, because you're blaming
Right.
everyone for the actions of one man.
generalizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
See, they're making a Russian soccer owner. He's selling his team because they're talking about seizing his asset. They're talking about seizing his assets. So he's selling his soccer team to come up from under that, so they get off his back, So they going hard on Russia right now. Everybody.
Yeah, they stopped everything going in and out of Russia right now. You can't even, we was talking, you can't even watch Pornhub.
damn, that's crazy. Yo,
Bruh, that's some sick shit right there. Like, they
Yo.
trying to attack you from all, they not able to get UPS,
social
nothing.
media.
Yeah, they don't
They
got
turned
no
off their Facebook,
all that shit.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, that's
Mac,
crazy.
Apple, all that shit is done. They don't got Apple products, none of that.
Rape gonna go up.
Red Bull, none of that. They don't got none.
To pour it off.
Yo, I was watching this this episode, Euphoria, this TV.
Oh, you still watch that? I stopped after like that first season, I think.
No, I'm on like episode 3 of season 1 or whatever.
Oh, so you just fresh on it.
Yeah. So
What brought you to that?
it just looks beautiful. People were talking about it, and I was like, oh, let me watch it. And
Okay, because I'm a HBO like series guy. I've been they've been putting out shit for a minute,
Right,
and I've been
right.
basically watching anything they put out. So
Yeah.
that's why I did it. But that seems,
What?
I don't know. I mean, it's like a transgender in there. The girl's like 16.
Is she a transgender?
What?
The white
you
one?
really? Oh, he really? Yeah, the white one. He really ain't getting nowhere in that shit.
Nah, I ain't getting nowhere. I just watch like that shit is like an hour long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, per episode.
Per episode. I mean, I'm watching it.
But I like that girl. She's the girl from Spider-Man.
Zendaya, yeah. That's what brought
My
me there,
daughter
too.
put me on
She
her.
from Oakland too. Yeah, you know.
She used to dance, right? Wasn't she like a singer dancer first, and then just
She was like a Walt Disney baby.
Yeah, Disney.
Oh, okay.
So look, so I'm watching it. This goes back to Pornhub. They showing the girl Cat, right?
Cat who?
The big girl, thick one that did Pornhub.
What?
Episode 1 season 1, episode 2.
Oh, the girl with
She went viral.
the gothic girl.
Gothic girl,
Yeah,
Cat.
yeah.
Her name
And
was Cat.
she has like her own webcam show.
Exactly. So while I'm watching that on the airport in the airplane, and it cuts to like Pornhub screen, and fucking the flight attendant's like, "Sir, you cannot." I was like, "Yo, this is Euphoria." She's like, "Excuse me." I was like, "It's the episode with Euphoria." I have to explain that shit. She thought I was watching porn on the plane.
Yo, but how's she gonna tell you can't watch porn on a plane?
Yo,
Especially if you got headphones. Let's be real. Like, first of all, get your fucking eyeballs out my phone.
Nah, first of all, I know you're very familiar with this interface. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know about this? Oh, that's Pornhub.
Yo, for like a little glimpse of a flick.
You should have turned around like, how you know what I'm watching?
Yeah.
Were you in the window or at the
Nah, I was in the aisle.
Damn.
But then today,
Phone all in the middle.
Nah, it was
people behind him like.
it was the iPad. It was the iPad.
Oh my god! Damn, you had an iPad too.
Yeah, it was an iPad.
Big ass screen.
Yo, she was like, "Yo, that's a fucking. You cannot, sir. You cannot." But I was like,
Yo, that's crazy. We need to do a content like that. Let's see what happens really if somebody try to watch porn on a plane.
Nah, but then the plane ride today, right? Like I put on like on the joint though. I had the seat with the TV on it, and I put on a Curb Your Enthusiasm, and it had like, "Yo, this is for mature audience.
It's only.
Watch your surroundings." You know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't show shit.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And Curb Your Enthusiasm is more about what they say. So.
I got Jordan Baker celebrating 16 months of membership at the champ level. He says, anybody that watches that show is weird. Laugh out loud. I heard the whole first season about D.
Yo,
What the fuck? Because obviously he must be talking about dick, but it ain't. What is he talking about?
It ain't about it. But they show mad of it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like they'll be in the locker room, and I'm like, "Yo, when they gonna show a naked girl?" Yeah, nah, that show, the shit is crazy, man. The shit, like the visuals though, it looks pretty, so that's what brought me to it. Like the way it looks, it's like a sexy.
Bro, I stopped watching that shit. Like, I feel like I don't know.
I could see me not.
I think maybe I made it through the whole first season on only 5 episodes. It was just crazy.
I
Like,
can't binge
She about
it.
to start having a relationship with her friend. Like, that shit got crazy for me. That's too crazy.
Oh, they was having it already though.
It's a lot of shows though. They pushing agendas. You
Yeah.
know, like with the trans. I was watching Bel Air. And they
What, the new one?
Yeah, the new one. That shit.
Yo,
fire.
I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked on it.
You got to think though,
That's
like
Hulu,
in this
though.
day and age, how do you write
Paramount.
a show
Without it.
without it?
But not Ashley. Ashley, 12 years old. And they trying to push her with a girlfriend.
Oh, Ashley, the sister?
The little girl.
The little sister.
Damn.
Yeah, and they
she
trying
like
to.
this
Man, let
girl.
me tell you something. I saw 2 girls like 12 years old holding hands yesterday.
Man, my daughter just turned 12 on the 3rd. I don't
Yeah, but they don't need to be selling that on
Nah,
TV.
they don't need to be selling it.
Because
I know
other
what you mean.
12-year-olds are looking at it and,
Right.
you know, like, why you want to develop a child so soon?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I saw him on the street walking.
That shit
you know?
crazy.
Oh yeah, you see it, but now everybody don't need to see it on TV.
Yeah, I ain't know they did that.
I'm feeling Bel Air. I'm like, man, this is
Yo,
it, right? And then they switched it
I
up.
don't know. I seen a picture of the dude that's playing Will. Who is it?
He don't look shit like him. Don't
Exactly.
get me
He
wrong.
kind of try to act like him a little, but it's cool. At first,
Yeah, it is cool.
Mike etiquette.
Yo,
Mike
what was
etiquette.
dude name? I forgot. Carlton. They say
Yeah.
he sniffed coke or smoked some
Yeah.
crack.
What?
He
sniffed
sniffed
coke.
Xanax.
Was that
It's like
Xanax?
I saw that on Twitter. They were like,
Man, what
yo,
network is this show on?
Hulu. Hulu.
What's going on? Why they gonna fuck up Bel Air? First of all,
They making
Fresh
it current.
Prince Bro, that ain't current Fresh Prince. My man was in the suburbs, in the mansion.
Yeah, that's where he at now.
They doing it right. But Jeffrey is.
What you mean doing it right? How you doing it right? You got my 12-year-old sister.
Nah, not as far as that, but everything else.
Carlton sniffing coke already. It's the first season. How you sniffing coke already? What the fuck going on? They looking for shock value. They trying to get people like me who's nostalgic with the old Will to come watch it, to critique it, but I ain't gonna give them that time.
But Jeffrey a gangster.
Which one was Jeffrey?
Jeffrey is
how is the butler gangster?
Because Uncle Phil, that's his man, so he go handle all the little stuff that he needs to handle.
Yeah, because Uncle Phil running for the DA. He running for the district attorney.
But wasn't he okay? Because he's young. He's supposed to be younger, so he's not a judge yet. Because fucking Uncle Phil was a judge, man. That's the whole point of him being rich.
Yeah, he worked his way up.
They fucking up my show, man.
Yeah, it's on Peacock. I thought it was Paramount. It's on Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock.
That's crazy.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. I started watching it yesterday. I got hooked. I literally watched all 6 episodes yesterday.
Yeah, it's good.
Damn, you binged
good.
it.
Yeah. It's good.
And it was cool for me because when I was in Afghanistan this last time.
But how'd you even get? Why would you even watch it? You 25. That shit wasn't. You ain't even watch Fresh Prince.
Because they promoted. They promote that shit.
You went back and watched Fresh Prince?
Hold on.
Like reruns?
So reruns used to be on when I was growing up. You get what I'm saying? But when I was in Afghanistan this last time, they had a jailbroken fucking system for it. Anything you could think of was on there, right? And it was great, full quality. And I did rewatch the whole Fresh Prince from.
When did Will get cool to this generation? Because I know he lost a lot of people with that whole when he had that series wow. I know that's when he got big and commercialized, but he also lost a lot of Black America when he did the whole cowboy shit. What was that movie?
Cowboy shit.
Oh, you talking about Degrees, certain Degrees?
No, not certain degrees of separation. No. Wild West.
Oh yeah, but
come on.
He
lost all credibility after that. His raps got whack and everything. Will got whack for a minute.
Was that before Hitch or after?
Before.
I think he ain't bounced back.
He bounced back.
Yeah, but he ain't bounced back until
and then,
I Am Legend, I think, right?
Man.
Ali. He did Ali.
That was before. That was before.
Yeah, that was before.
But no, Hitch, and what's the one with the fine joint where his daddy he shoot his daddy and he's like a professional thief?
Where he's got the white girl, he's he's a con artist.
Yeah, he's a con artist.
I can't remember. I watched that though.
That shit was fire.
That was good. That was good.
I like that. I like Hitch too. I like Hitch. So
I'm just shocked that there's no
so Charlo-Munguia,
separation gap between Charlo. You want to go back that way?
No, I'm just saying at this rate we're gonna be here till about 9:30.
Yeah, I mean, what time is it?
6:40.
Which is 10 over there.
9:40.
Over there. Okay.
9:40.
We almost there.
We on sketch.
We on sketch.
We on the East
Let's go
Coast
to some of these callers, man. Use that hands up feature on Skype, and if you want to call in on Blog Talk, make sure you press that 1-816. I'm gonna have to use my list. I don't know. Mad Bet in Kansas City says Ness personality. Oh, Ness personality is comedy gold. Reactions are priceless, hilarious. Well, thank you, fans. I mean, I'm not even trying. This is the natural me. This is just me. We were checking this phone call. 816. Ain't that California? No, that's Kansas City, right? Is that Mad Bet? That's not Mad Bet. Let me check. I be knowing them by heart sometimes.
Let me say this real quick.
Thank you for not leaving dead air. These guys, man. This guy over here texting girls and shit.
Only thing about the studio that I be a little upset with.
What?
The shows don't be no 4-hour shows like we used to. Sometimes,
this 4 hours.
Now I'm saying that's why I want to keep it going. But normally I'll be like, oh, that's it. Ain't no colors. I'll be like, damn, man, the show over already.
This morning was another 3-4 hours. But yeah, no, callers got to hit that. Look, nobody hit their hands up. You looking at them, Mac. Blame them.
Yeah, man.
They listening.
And then we did a show that was a little over 5 hours. Last week, the week before, something like that?
Honestly, I think the shows will be longer in studio because we get guests, and it's gonna be hard. Like Kenneth Sims, salute to him, salute to Johnny Rice, the people that do come in at
Jeff
7
Mayweather
in the morning.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hard to get people in at 7 in the morning, which is 10 in the morning East Coast.
Right.
They gonna be walking in at 8 in the morning West Coast, which is 11 in East Coast.
They gotta watch it on the replay.
You know what I'm
Or you got to stretch the show out in the morning.
Exactly.
So they wake their ass up.
So me and him working like 7 hours just on the first fucking show so
Hey,
these
but
guests could get here.
Right on for the 2 show today, you know.
Yeah, that's every Thursday, man. We got to do it. But I got Kyle in Kansas City.
It's Thursday. I'm feeling like it's Friday.
Yeah, no, every day is Friday for me,
Right.
baby.
Right.
Block Talk. I'm sorry, I should have pulled it up.
Every day does feel like a Friday in Las Vegas.
When
I landed here, I was like, yo, it's Thursday. It's the TBV flagship
Kyle, what's
show.
up?
Kyle, what up?
I hear nothing.
Yeah, neither do I. Does he project?
Let's go to the next call. It looks like King Amin in Essex. I'm not even going to play your intro in case it's technical difficulties.
Hey, yo.
Go to that 908 and mute that other one. Let me pull this up.
I mean,
Damn. I guess not, champ. We having.
Let me see. I'm opening up here. We're going to mute you. Amin, are you there? Do you hear me?
you sure it's not?
Yeah, it's got to be a technical audio because it's not coming through. Check. In the building. No? Okay. And no one on Skype with the hand up. Majima, can you give me a mic check real quick? Let me just check if it's us or you or yeah. Yeah, we're here Skype. We're here Skype. You want to go back to Block Talk? No, I'm just saying like that's. Oh, it could be all right. Well, unfortunately for you callers over there, we can't hear you today. I don't know. Maybe Block Talk is doing maintenance or something happened. But if you are on Skype, hit that raise your hand feature and we can get to you. Let me see. Before we close up, Melikuliev is added to the Ortiz-Mickelson card. He's going to be facing David Zegarra. Never heard of David, but I'm not mad that they're adding Melikuliev. You need, another name that we're forced to know because he got knocked out.
Yeah. And what card you said that guy added to?
Ortiz-Mickelson.
Okay.
Virgil.
Yep. Okay. Which is next weekend. Shit, damn.
Mm-hmm. Damn, is it?
Next Saturday.
Wow, that's good.
Wait, next Saturday, Burchell fights, no?
No.
Yeah, the 26th. He fight on the 26th.
Oh, is it 2 Saturdays?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's the card that we couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Burchell's fighting on the 26th. Who is that?
Nakatilia.
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a top rank card. So that ain't it. Because he said it was a PBC dude offered. I'm talking about Kenneth Sims' interview this morning. Remember, he ain't want to tell us the name, but he told us the date.
No, he told us the name. You figured it out. You the one figured it out. I'll tell you right now.
Yo, my ride is here. Gotta go Deuce is.
Is that Pat?
Nah, Madison.
Oh, he's going to take you to the building?
Yeah.
Damn, I wanted to go. That's probably why he was calling me.
We about to finish up anyway.
Yeah.
Ain't no callers.
I got Anthony Johnson sent 2 fire emojis. Shout out to you, champ.
Shout out, champ.
Raw Dog, ain't nobody getting bougie. You bougie.
I'll tell you right now, bro. You the one found his name this morning. Because he said it was one of your peoples. Michel Rivera.
That's right.
Michel
Was
Rivera.
Michel.
I remembered before. I remembered before I even got to it. Yeah, it was Michel Rivera.
Well, I mean, that's it. That's all the super chats. That is all the callers. Let me double check here. Yep, that is.
Shout out Info Joe. What's up, baby? Danny, you see how everybody didn't turn around at first? They was trying to call him
Doomy.
They're trying to call him Doomy. They're trying to act like he didn't know nothing. I texted him. I was like, watch, they gonna change their opinion on you, man.
Shit, they still calling me Doomy. Fuck, man.
But they're trying to act like you didn't know nothing about boxing. And I was like, that's the wrong one. He know.
All right, we do got some callers. Looks like I transition from Blog Talk to Skype. So we will get to King Amin.
The king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
TBV, what's good, fellas?
What up,
champ?
Levels, man. It's levels. TBV leveling up, man. Speaking of which, man, I just copped that new hoodie, Ness. I'm leaving it up to you to make sure I get my eat, smoke, and box hoodie. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's gonna come. Those are straight deliveries, so it'll get shipped to wherever address you put. Shout out to you, man. Salute.
I got the T-shirt and the hoodie. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. I just dropped. Shout out to Luis Reyes who gave me the idea of the Corvette grind. Shout out to Ignorant Boxing that made the logo for me, and we just dropped the Corvette grind one today. So I'm gonna screen share that. But go ahead,
Nah, shout out to Mac and Cheese Bear.
Hey. Can't wait till you come down to the studio, man. I'm gonna come up here and see you. Shake your hand, fam.
Hey, for sure, man. And listen, I just want to talk about a few of the topics. I'm glad y'all cleared that up for me because I'll ask that in the pre-pro, but I know y'all was moving and shaking. It seemed like the Charlos. That's what I'm saying. They disrespected each other bad, but you can't fuck with no brother. Stay out of family business because you mess with one, you got to deal with the other one. So I'm almost glad. I'm mad that Texas is on some bullshit, but I'm glad that the situation was that they wasn't going at each other in that venomous way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he talking shit for his brother. You know what I'm saying? They twins, but their personalities is still different. So he like, yo, my brother get in there and whoop your ass. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I just like the feel of that, man. And he definitely, Maul that is, definitely got to establish more legacy at middleweight. So we need that to happen. Shorty that was up there talking, I'm a women's boxing junkie, and not for the reasons y'all might think, man, but I got to look at her and look into her and see if I could find, some more interesting angles. But I like her story because, this boxing shit be saving our lives. So if she found it and this saved her life, that's just more proof why, you know what I'm saying, everybody, no matter what's your angle or your aspect, you a content creator, co-host, whatever you do, a fighter, trainer, this shit will save your life. So everybody keep grinding when it comes to boxing. Continue to let it save your life. This weekend is kind of light. We got the Wood Conlan fight, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it because, I'm all over everything as usual, man. But I'm just, I don't really – I'm going to go with Wood because I think Wood got a little bit of edge as far as the power department. That's pretty much it, man. I'm not going to hold up the line and let y'all fellas get out of here. Enrique, shout out to Enrique as well, man. TBV for life, man. I'm
Salute,
out.
King.
Appreciate you,
Champ. Thank you for calling in. Let me get a screen share here. Go ahead and show them my new logo here. This is the Corvette grind with the white letters. Shout out to, again, Ignorant Boxing. Obviously got the podcast mic. So you got to get behind the mic to get the bag of money so you get that Corvette. And we got on that Corvette grind. And look, that was just a phrase that it was invented here on the show. People asked for me to make some products with it, and we did so. Here's another one. Different logo, different color, different theme. Still same great phrase. And obviously these are all made to order, so you can get them in any colors. Ness loves wearing pink. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What you think? There you go. You can get them in hoodies, all type of stuff. And it obviously has the C8 right there, which is the Corvette that I grinded very hard to get, and still grinding to pay. Let's be real. Right. It ain't like I bought the motherfucker. We financed it, so we working. So definitely, man, go ahead and support. Get yourself a little Corvette grind shirt. We got other stuff there too. Other
items
and different logos and just shirt designs all together. I'm trying to see one of my most recent, which I should have got a delivery right here to the studio, man. I delivered these new ones. Where are they? Not the Corvette grind, but my new Sleep Smoke boxing shirts. Where are you?
Oh, the one you just had one on the other day.
No, that was Eat, Sleep, Drinking, but I don't drink. So when I left Vegas, I'm like, bro, I don't drink. And I asked the designer, shout out to Jamie Ignorant Boxing, to make it with the weed logo because you know I'm a puff pass kind of guy, even though I don't like there it goes. Is it this? No, that's not it. We still going. No, hold on. Let me see. But just at least I'm getting to show you all the different types of shirts and that you can get until I find the actual logo here. We're just buying time here. Wow. All right. It's a cheap plug on showing you every single item we have. No, that's not it either.
Damn,
Lord.
champ, what the hell?
I know, we deep, right?
This like when you go through Pornhub trying to find the right video.
Wow. A lot of Pornhub talk going on tonight.
Just for those 5 minutes you scrolling and scrolling.
All right, I can't find it at the moment. Maybe I skipped it. I don't know. But it is what it is. I think that's it.
That's it, John.
Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Let me see, I'm on Skype. I got my Jinbe. One more caller on Skype. My Jinbe, what up? While I keep looking for this shirt. What the fridge?
Yeah, what's good, Nas?
What's up?
When we gonna get some? When we gonna get some TBV grinders?
Oh, weed grinders. Really? I could do that. I could do some weed grinders. Even though, yo, what size grinder? I don't have those little grinders. I got a big ass grinder.
Right.
My shit is at least like 3 inches, I think. Wide, like I don't like the small grinder because you don't get enough bud in it. Like the one you gave me is good for on the go.
Yeah.
But you can't get a whole gram and a half in there to grind
you
up.
smoke a whole gram and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
my girl said
king size cones.
She said, "What's up with the female attire?"
Oh no, it's plenty of it.
Yeah, I seen some green.
There's plenty. Look, there's even an apron right there. You want to get the Corvette grind in the apron?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get you an apron, start cooking, man.
You butt naked under the apron.
Yeah,
man.
get butt naked. Look, all colors. You want it in red? Let's do it. You want to be like Enrique, get that beige? Let's do it. All white?
Feed me.
Yeah, let's go. $20. Go ahead, my Jimmy. I'm sorry. We just
Corvette
talking over
grind.
your car.
You good. Nah, because I was thinking the other day. So I just got I got two dryer vaporizers. I got a Dynavape and a Utillian 722. And I know you can't smoke in the studio. That might be a way to go. It dissipates in like 5 minutes.
But isn't it still smoke?
Nah, it's different.
Nah,
it don't stink,
bro. And it
don't stink.
it doesn't smell.
Send me a link.
I got you.
I don't know if it's the same though.
Because I know it's never the same. Ain't nothing like flour, bro. It's nothing like flour.
But it is flour.
Works.
It is flour.
It works. It works.
Flour.
Whenever.
Yeah, but if you ain't
Nah.
burning it, how is it the same? But I'll try it.
I got some pins.
Let me tell you,
lined
the
up,
flavors are crazy. They're way better because you don't get the burn.
That's
So you get
interesting.
all flour. But 2 strains that I need you to go try: peanut butter breath and white truffle.
Oh yeah, peanut
Amazing.
butter. Go. I gave you that before.
Fire.
Long time
Fire.
ago.
You heard Mac, man. Mac got all that at the dispensary.
Go. There you go. Mac.
Hey.
Hooking up as soon as we get over there.
Oh, off top. No doubt, definitely.
Oh, Mac, you got a dispensary?
Mac is like, remember Castle Hill Gill in New York?
Yeah.
That's Mac in LA, in Vegas. He's like the ambassador, man. You know what I'm saying? Knows all the spots.
Right.
Get you whatever you need. Facilitate, man.
Facilitate.
He's official, man.
Now on to the boxing talk. 'Cause I know y'all trying to get out of there.
Danny just want to eat. He been trying to eat since like 2:30.
Danny and I, Border Wars 2020. 2025.
Second time he called you out, Danny. It's over.
Chubby weight division.
Who's this?
Majimbe.
Oh, Majimbe.
Danny's going down on weight. He gonna lose weight. Once Nesta move out here, he gonna put him in the gym.
Yo, let me get a screen share. Who's gonna be the first one to buy this hoodie?
Not me.
Yo, who's gonna be the first one to buy this hoodie right here, man? Show you really support Ness.
Yo, who designed that shit?
Hey, that's funny. My girl got me some boxers with her face in the fucking pee hole. Like,
damn.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Bro, I can't find that design, man. I'm sorry, my Jim, but go ahead.
Yo, that's a real face design?
Yeah.
So Eddie Hearn, man, he is the best. Because he knows he's not making any of those fights except for the Otto Wallin fight, which is probably the one that will
Exactly.
AJ the most because, boxing style, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm not going to say he's like Usyk, but it's a boxer. But he's not trying to make that Wilder fight, man. And I completely agree with you. If I was going to say who has more heart, it's Wilder. We've seen AJ quit. Wilder, he was willing to go out on his shield. AJ did not want to go out on his shield. He said, nah, throw in that towel, I'm done. He doesn't have it, bro. And this guy choosing his bodybuilding coach to be his head boxing coach. I mean, come on. That tells me right there where his mindset is at, where he just wants to be comfortable. He doesn't want to get in the fire. If he would have wanted to get in the fire, he would have stayed here in the U.S. training with one of these great trainers that we have over here. He doesn't want it. That guy's a clown.
I feel like that. No, I don't feel like he's a clown. I feel like he don't want nobody telling him what to do, and he know if he gets on one of these big name trainers, he gotta be under their thumb. Hernandez is gonna listen to what he got to say. But let me get another screen share because this is an old design that people don't really know about, and that's the Bob Arum tomato cans.
Bob can of soup.
Yeah.
Who designed that?
I apologize to the person that designed it. I don't remember his name.
Okay.
He just sent it to me like, yo, Ness, I don't know if you like this shirt design. And I uploaded like, yo, let's see. If it moves, it moves. But I think it was pretty creative. Because they call fighters tomato cans.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Bob Arum gives you that top-ranked diet. So Bob's tomato cans.
Bob soup.
Nah.
It's all right.
Oh.
It's all right, just for the sake of effort.
Damn.
This is too much of a riddle. Like
what? So
if I don't follow boxing, you gotta explain that whole shit to me. Like, oh, okay, I get it, and I'm just keep moving.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool because it's kind of like exclusive. Like you gotta know
boxing.
to know.
Yeah,
like
it's
like people say all the time. If you know, you know. Like
if you know, you know.
Yeah. You right. If you know, you know. That's that history T-shirt with 50-0. Somebody it does not say boxing on it.
Yeah.
Somebody just came up to me like, "That's Floyd, right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, you right."
And if you know, you know.
You know, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I got celebrate bummer. Okay, celebrated bummer. It's cold today. You ain't lying, especially if you're in fucking Vegas.
Yo, freezing in
I've
Vegas.
been smoking in the car, man.
You see what I gotta wear, man? I got my little fur.
Dang, he got the Elmer Fudd out here. I didn't even know I needed them shits out here. Yeah. I had like 3 of them, man, in Jersey. Yeah. Left them. I left them in Jersey.
I almost didn't bring my hat. I was like, nah, it's gonna be like 60 out there.
Nah, it began
soon as I got out
this nighttime desert cold.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You'll probably be happy you weren't here over the weekend because it was worse, and it was like way more windy.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
no, today the wind was insane. It was
windy.
I thought somebody was knocking in the back of the studio.
Bro, one of the fucking patio chairs in my backyard landed on top of my jacuzzi. Thankfully, I got the cover. I keep the cover on it whenever I'm not
Bro,
in.
how you was in the jacuzzi last night if it was this cold?
The heat.
Bro,
I know.
Heated, my boy,
know.
like
okay, but now you're outside and you're wet.
He got the Versace robe.
How the fuck was you in the shower? How the fuck was you washing your ass in the shower? Like,
nah, washing
bro?
your ass
like,
and fucking sitting in 53-degree weather in a jacuzzi is 2 different things.
And,
it's
and a
heated.
jacuzzi
I did it
heated
before.
to
I've done that
108 degrees.
Okay, but you're not submerged. You're sitting.
Nah,
so like
it'll keep you warm until you get out.
It's a comfort.
I've done it. Only thing that was out was my neck up.
So he was laying in the water.
And
he still felt good though.
Yeah, because on the outside, like on the perimeter of my jacuzzi is seats. And in the corners.
How many people yours sit?
15.
15?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's a swimming pool.
That's big as hell. Yo, wait, this a community or is it fucking
my backyard? But here's the thing though, they say 15, but like if it's guys, no more than like 4.
Damn. 4 to 15.
4 to 15.
That ratio don't make no sense.
That's some 15 Asians.
That's that distance.
No offense.
Look, for all my military guys, arm length away. You get what I'm saying? Like you get your arm length, I get my arm length. I don't want to be within touching distance of you.
Right.
But if it's like, you got some joints in there, you probably could fit like, for me, comfortably, because I'm going to be laid out, so I'm taking some seats up, you probably could fit like a cool 10 people comfortably.
Let me just answer this, because I would absolutely wear that hoodie if Bob was in the studio. Bob ain't been on this show in years. I owe him nothing. I owe him no sort of loyalty.
I mean, he owes you money. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, it's snowing in Wichita. Shit, 22 degrees. My bad, casual bass fan. You better get up out of there.
Word. 22 degrees. You
Well,
cold.
I'm your co-host, Swingbook Denny.
And I am Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram at NestGTO.
And I'm Enrique Church, a.k.a. The Casual Fan. Follow me on Twitter, TBV_Casual Fan. At Fight Talk is my Instagram.
And I'm the visiting host, Mac and Ass Cheese. That's me, Mac and Ass Cheese. That's me at IG. You feel me? Holla at me.
Yeah, man. Make sure you follow him on IG. If you're part of the community, if you're ever coming into Vegas, Mac can definitely make sure you are well taken care of. He's one of us. So, you in good hands. And until the next one, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. West Coast, 9 a.m. Eastern time.
And then our Fight Stars live and exclusive live commentary and fights tomorrow night.
At 4 p.m.?
At 4 p.m.
With the live fight starting at?
5 p.m.
Really?
With some live guests.
Live guests.
5 p.m.
Eastern? A lot of stuff actually happening tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be very new and new. Let's just go with new. It's going to be very new.
Experimental.
Experimental. We're going to be trying some new things, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if not, hopefully you just come to check it out and give us some constructive criticism. Together we grow.